Hi, I'm Howard from DCM, and now we're doing a Marvel tier list. We have Nathan, the intern, and then Luke, the other intern. All right, so let's, with that out of the way, I'm starting near immediately, so I get this off my mind. Okay. All right. Hulk, first Hulk. I think that's an E tier.
I agree.
That's an E tier. All right, no arguments there.
No.
Iron Man, that's like a low B.
Yeah.
First
Okay.
Thor's really boring. That's a D.
Okay,
I think a mid D, yeah.
Okay.
that seems about right.
Cap, that's a C.
Luke, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
First Avenger, I say low B. In my opinion, it's a low B just because
I could go either way. I could do low B or high C.
It's an interesting premise. All the other Marvel movies are set in modern times. It's like the only one that's like set in some historical background. And it's like,
I mean,
I liked Red Skull as a villain. And
I did not like Red Skull. I didn't like his interpretation at all. He just seemed he literally just seemed like a generic Call of Duty villain, TBH.
But he had that kind of like feel like all his people who worked for him were terrified of him. And all the people who were his enemies were terrified of him. He had that kind of menacing like.
He wasn't written well. They got a really good actor to do it. But my issue is, I watched that movie 3 times and I genuinely forget every single scene he's in. He's just not that memorable.
Well, not just the villain Red Skull, but also like it showed not Zemo, but what was his name? The Doctor.
Back to all right.
So,
Quickly.
Captain America. I mean, it was just like the showing of how the Hydra kind of differentiated themselves from the Nazi Party, from the Germans, as well as showing them how they harnessed the power of the Tesseract. I think it was really interesting and well done. So I don't think it should be C. I think it should be a low B.
It was boring. All right, Iron
Luke,
Man.
what do you think? I want to hear Luke's opinion.
Yeah,
I could go either way. I could do low B. I could do.
I just think
high C.
that Captain America is just like it's just everything that they could have done was just so mismanaged or just so like
I don't think everything. That's why I say it'd be a low B.
And milquetoast that it just kind of drowns out not only the character of Captain America, because like the first 30 minutes rocked, but then everything else got really boring, really fast.
I mean, I don't really agree. I think the beginning of the movie is better, but I still found myself like not at the edge of my seat, but like intrigued throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. Iron Man 2, that is also that's a D tier as well.
I agree with
I'd go
that.
a little bit lower, honestly.
No, because Iron Man 3 is way worse.
Yeah, I agree. Iron Man 2 is a low D tier.
Avengers 1 is also
Luke thoughts. I think it would be C, mid C.
I feel like at least it should be a C.
Yeah.
At very least it should be a C.
I just think the Avengers movie, it's just like the issue with all like the Avengers movies is just everyone's just being quirky for like in a table for 2 hours with a plot that really doesn't matter until the last 30 minutes, which is like every Avengers movie. I mean,
the first one actually had more build up than like Age of Ultron or like
I don't know. I thought
Civil War. Like
first Avengers. Okay,
like
Age of Ultron had a very bad plot.
I agree.
Yeah.
First Avengers movie.
I
think it had a pretty solid plot.
I think so too.
It was
and also,
so solid.
In addition to like Black Widow trying to like recruit Bruce Banner and having that scene with all the Shield agents and like that was a good scene. So was
not its best moment.
Black Widow and Hulk is
well, not the romance part, but like the
the scene
realization
in the first Avengers movie.
that they still didn't trust him and that Black Widow's prepared to like shoot like the dart at him if he didn't come with. And I also liked how they showed more of the actual Shield agents as opposed to like just the main superhero like Agent Coulson. And
I never really cared for the Shield agents, TBH. Like even in the comics,
I mean, it was interesting.
I was never really I was never really a Shield guy when it came to Marvel, you know.
Well, I agree. It's C tier. I think 2-1 majority outvotes to Josh.
Yeah, I mean,
mid or
at
low
very
C.
least, I think it seats here.
Yeah, mid or low C.
Fine. It's low. It's staying at the lowest. All right, fine. Iron Man 3 E.
Yeah,
E,
I agree.
I don't know.
No,
I have a little bit of a personal bias on
everyone does. Everyone does. And you know why?
Well,
I'm
what's
just a
your
sucker for the
personal
comics.
bias?
I like all the suits.
Yeah, but here's the counterpoint: the plot
that
is
a good
stupid.
point.
The plot is pretty stupid.
It's so stupid. The
yeah.
villain's dumb. He's
All
not
right,
even the real
Let's
Mandarin.
make a
It
compromise.
jumps around too much too.
I think we should make a compromise. Highest of the E tier, just because all the suits showing up from the comics was very interesting, showing the different abilities. But
I'm literally just biased because of the suits.
Yeah, same.
I would put it at low D tier.
The plot sucks.
It's never gonna. I know it's not gonna get to low D tier, but I feel like I would put it.
Fan service does not equate to quality product. Sorry.
True.
I would say highest of E tier.
Okay.
Not quite.
Thor: Dark World is just a really bad Game of Thrones episode. It's going in E.
E or even
I'd go
F.
even lower. I'd go high F.
Oh,
I would say high F.
I'd go high F.
I would definitely agree high F. I hated that movie. That was almost the L.
You know what? You know what? We'll play it by ear. We'll play this one by ear. This is a fluid placement, all right? We'll determine it at near the end. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Is this Cap 2? Cap 2 is a B.
Winter Soldier? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's
mid or
a B.
high B? Like mid to high.
I'd say a mid B. Yeah,
like at the
I could do low A for Winter Soldier.
No.
Low A.
I would say like mid, but towards the high range of B.
No, see, okay,
because it's almost an A, but not quite an A.
Okay, listen. All right. I'm just gonna say this. Okay. This is my reasoning. Mm-hmm. Most of these movies won't get more MCU won't get higher than a high B.
Right.
And that's because not only are they all shot the same, they all have the same color palette. I don't remember. Again, I'm a filmmaker. I don't remember half the shots in a movie I watch immediately after I watch it. Like none of the filmmaking is memorable. And honestly,
Winter Soldier is one of my favorite.
Winter Soldier is really good. The one actual negative gripe I have, Falcon did nothing the whole time. He barely did anything.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That's why I said it would be a highest
it
of the
hurt
B.
my soul
But
because
not an
I kind of like Falcon. So the fact that it's like, dude, Falcon's in this. No,
And
we
he
don't
didn't
care.
do anything, right? That's why I said it'd be the highest of the B, but not quite an
All right.
A.
Yeah, so Guardians.
I guess it's fine in second place.
Yeah. Guardians easy above. I
would say
I do
put-
enjoy it more than Iron Man 1.
I was about to say put Guardians at the top of B, but then switch Iron Man 1 and Winter Soldier.
No, I'm good.
You know what do you
No.
think, Luke? Switching Winter Soldier and Iron Man 1?
Iron Man
Swapping them?
Iron Man solos it on visuals alone because they actually didn't heavily rely on CG. They
That's
actually
true.
That is true, but
so
you can't really.
Most of it was practical.
Yeah,
That's
most
true.
of it was
really
practical.
practical a helicarrier.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying
does
is,
mean something.
No, you're not listening to me. So you can make a helicarrier first of all practical. You actually can.
That's why close-up shots of a model.
Well, yeah. Well, like no. See, here's the thing.
Like-
Iron Man, the suit is CG, right? But in Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock's arms are also CG. But however, here's the thing: Doc Ock's arms in 2002 looks better than almost the whole entirety of the MCU because they had a model there, then they CG'd over it. When you have an actual physical model there, which is what the Iron Man suit, the first Iron Man suit, they had a physical suit on Robert Downey Jr. If you cover that up in CG, it's actually way easier to make a more detailed and refined product because you actually don't have to focus like, oh, this guy in a blue screen jumpsuit in front of a green screen. You know, it's kind of hard.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
especially with the first Iron movie, you saw all the stuff, all the pins, and
Like-
the nails, and like the components go into the suit.
Exactly.
That's
Watch-
that's why one of the reasons I don't like the. Can I say something?
What?
One of the reasons I don't like the nanotechnology is you don't see like the assembling of the suit.
Exactly. If you watch the new Spider-Man movie and Iron Man 1, you will clearly see a distinct difference in quality. And also because
so much more
hold on,
attention to detail.
because there's a practical suit, you actually can do better cinematography because there's something physically there.
No, I agree.
You know,
totally, 100%.
that's why
right,
like,
that's fine.
I
That's
remember
fine.
all the shots in Iron Man 1 because it was just shot better.
Yeah,
Because there was an
yeah.
actual suit. That's
I
that's
agree.
my reasoning.
And I agree. I'll reset rating now. You convinced me just because.
Yeah. See, this is why when we did the practice run, I didn't actually really explain much because
No,
if I did,
solely for the reason, Spider-Man's a soldier, solely for a reason for me, because it showed the suit-ups were better. The suit-ups are way, way better than Captain America just putting on his helmet.
yeah. So back to Guardians 1. Guardians 1 is mainly carried by James Gunn. If anyone else directed this would be a bad movie.
Right.
That's fair.
I
Also,
agree.
Ronan the Accuser is not really that good of a villain.
I agree.
Like most of the villains here are bad, but like Ronan's really boring. Then we have Avengers Age of Ultron.
Below E.
I think I think giving it E in general is generous.
Yeah, low E or high F.
You know, okay. You know what? We'll throw Avengers Age of Ultron in F.
Yeah.
All right. That's self-explanatory. Ant-Man, I never liked Ant-Man. I thought it was a bad movie.
Is this the first one?
Yup.
High E or low D?
High E. I agree with high E. High E. I just think it's just.
I think it's borderline.
Listen, the fact that like they had like 3 directors and they kept trying to make the movie, and then Disney would go, "This is way too artsy." This is the Ant-Man we
not
want.
The movie's fault though.
Yeah, but in the end result, we still get a bad movie. So like, I'm still gonna blame the movie.
I guess.
Cap Civil War. This is an easy D. It's a Captain America movie in which we get introduced to Black Panther and Spider-Man, and Iron Man gets character development, and the whole movie could have been resolved if Iron Man just stopped being angry and they sat down for 3 seconds. That's an easy low D. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Easy low D.
The fight scenes are unneeded, and the COVID chords were kind of stupid for the reason that every scenario every scenario they pointed out where they're causing destruction, they're literally saving the world from more destruction. Do you get my point, Luke?
No, yeah.
Like everything they said New York, and then they said like that European town during Age of Ultron. Every town or country that they named in the Sokovia Accords was literally like unwarranted because they said, "Oh, look, all destruction and lives you're like causing to be lost."
Yeah,
and they're literally saving the world every time from more destruction or from being obliterated.
Well, you raise a really good point because no one actually remembers that in the plot because that's an actual interesting point. But they don't care because they're too busy trying to hype up the fact that they wanted people to be divided between Iron Man and Captain America.
But no one's divided.
And what the actual argument was, the government presented an argument. Captain America goes, "I don't care. I follow freedom, and I need my friend to have freedom." And Iron Man goes, and that's the whole movie. That's the whole movie.
More or less.
They literally dropped the legitimate politics, which in the original Civil War, it was a very politically driven, but because it's the MCU and politics makes babies whine, they threw it out, right? Like, there's actual like good points that it did bring up. It's like, okay, well, how come every single time you do save a city, everything blows up?
Right.
Well,
I feel like if they had just used some logic in their arguments and sat down and talked, the whole movie would have been just not a movie.
Yeah, that means you have a bad plot. That means you wrote really bad characters, which is why this is just a really just not good movie.
I agree.
I mean, I like Tom Holland's Spider-Man in it, and Black Panther. Love Black Panther. He's cool.
Is that movie in the list?
Oh yeah, it's in the list.
Okay, 'cause
I like Black Panther the character. Hold on. One more point to go back to Civil War. Do you remember this movie had a villain? No one remembers this.
Zemo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares about Zemo?
Zemo, the underlying villain that was
he
used
was
at
even-
the end.
Yeah, at the last minutes.
Seconds. Yeah.
Not even that. Like, have any of you ever seen the animated Avengers show, the earlier one with Zemo? That
Which
was
one?
The one with
was this
Zemo had like
before
the
the
sword.
Disney purchase or after?
Before.
Okay. Oh my
The
God!
one
Yes.
Zemo had the sword.
Yes.
That was Zemo done right. This one.
That was a banger
But
cartoon.
Why'd they fuck up Zemo so bad?
Because they're like, oh no, superheroes can't
he
look
didn't have a suit or
goofy.
anything.
You can't have superheroes be goofy or campy. We have to have serious characters. Okay, we have a talking raccoon.
Yeah, they can make Zemo serious and still not differentiate too much from the comic.
They just don't. They
Yeah.
don't care. Doctor
fine.
Strange is only in low C because of visuals. That's about it.
I agree.
Which one is this? Is this Thor 3? I cannot actually tell. Or is this Guardians 2?
I think that's Guardians 2.
Is that Guardians 2? Yes, it is Guardians 2.
Yeah.
This is
B
really
or A. Low B or high A.
I-
High B or low A.
I think this is I think it's
I'm thinking mid B.
I like it a bit more than the original, but it's just I mean they're kind of like interchangeable for me because they're both the same
Yeah.
exact movie but with different pros and cons.
No, I agree. So let's keep it in.
So two has a better villain and Star-Lord is a better character, but Guardians 1 every character is actually developed. But Ronan's terrible.
I think that's fine then, the way you have it.
Okay, you think it's fine. Okay. Spider-Man. I'm going to give
one?
this is the first of the Marvel ones.
Homecoming?
Yeah.
B, low B. Very low
I'm thinking
B.
high C.
I think very low B, but still B.
I'm going with high. Okay. My issue with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, okay?
It's the only one of Tom Holland that's actually worth watching.
No, I
Other than
very
Civil
much
War.
agree.
This
so
is true.
first of all, Vulture,
That's why I said low B.
Michael Keaton's Vulture, first actual good villain in the MCU.
No, exactly. That's why I
Right?
said low B. And
Right.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man wasn't even that bad either.
No, Tom Holland's also really good. My issue with all the Spider-Man is it's very clear that no one who writes the script actually cares about Spider-Man.
Right.
They're just putting a generic hero and then just throwing Spider-Man in the mix.
That is true.
Like the plot is like, why? Okay, one of the things that I love about
For
Spider-Man.
me, it actually would be an A if it wasn't like Iron Man catering and solving everything instead
That's
of
true.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, no,
having
why? Hold on.
consequences.
Iron Man
wha-
literally just fixes
I
every
know.
single thing he does
Yeah,
wrong.
It was
yeah, and
Spider-Man
then
He has
actually-
no time to develop
right,
anything.
Right,
Yes.
Spider-Man actually had consequences, like real, like having to deal with. Oh, I killed all these people, die or whatever. And I think it would be actually A for me, but it's not. So that's why it says low
Also,
B.
along with that, Spider-Man's our friendly neighborhood. Why is he trying to stop an international bomb, like as the first plot, like an
Right.
international bombing or
Right.
weapons trade? It's like,
That's true.
so, like if he's supposed to be like the first couple, like 20 minutes is like, oh boy, I'm a part of New York, and then Vulture shows up, and that's immediately thrown out the window. Iron Man's now the secondary main character. The Iron Man is such a crux for all three of the Spider-Man movies, even after he died.
That's
He still
true.
plays an important role. In the movie.
It's so why is Spider-Man
he
and
died.
he's the so first of all, not only all right, let's just take this is why I hate the MCU. So in order to watch Spider-Man, you need to watch
Oh yeah, like all the other
All of
movies.
Iron Man.
all of Iron Man.
Plus the Avengers.
No, plus all of Captain America because he was introduced in Cap 3.
That's true. And to
And-
watch all of
and-
Captain
and
America, you have to watch all
all
the
the
Avengers.
Avengers.
Exactly. So in order to understand Spider-Man, the most
gotta understand
easy
all the other
superhero,
plots.
you
I
have to
know.
watch a dozen movies.
That's
And it's
kinda
not
true.
worth it.
And if someone's like getting into MCU in like 2000, like now, or a little earlier than now,
Yeah.
They say someone just getting into MCU, they're not going to want to watch 20 movies to understand.
Oh, yeah,
what's
you're just
going
kinda
on.
screwed.
And imagine,
Yeah.
right? Like, let's just say theoretically, one of these movies just gets deleted, like from
Oh,
existence.
then you're done. It's
yeah,
over.
Yeah, I
no,
know.
then you're just missing out. Which like it's
Honestly,
such a
but
bad
if
crux.
if Thor: Love and Thunder was deleted from existence, that'd be fine.
Jesus, just letting them rip. Okay, Thor 3
Gore
Ragnarok.
carried the whole movie.
I'm gonna put it right under Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Um,
But Josh, don't you agree?
In comparison, it's not that bad.
Gore carried the whole.
hold on,
whole
I have it.
Thor
Hold on,
4.
we're not there yet. You guys are jumping ahead. We're only at 3.
All right. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, we'll talk Mad Smack. Okay, Black Panther.
I say B. low
I
B.
genuinely dislike this adaptation.
You don't like the first movie?
No, because
Luke?
No.
Why?
I really
because
don't like
okay,
Black Panther.
I'm just gonna explain it. So Wakanda.
I liked.
well,
yeah, a lot.
Wakanda
A lot
in
of
the
people liked
comics-
it.
Wait, that's Black Panther 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain. So Wakanda is generally considered like probably a very well written, like I guess like fake nation. But in this, they just kind of seem like assholes. And Killmonger is 100% right, but they do that terrible trope. They did this in The Last of Korra, which is what I'm sorry. Korra.
Legend of Korra.
Legend of
I've watched
Korra.
that, yeah.
We're who's the book 3 villain? The Airbender.
I don't remember.
Okay. He
Watch it when
I don't remember his
young.
name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I just don't
he
remember
was
his name.
I watched it
right.
when I was young.
He was right because his point was how come there's some divine process that just allows someone to essentially just be the ruler of the free nation and just be the avatar. That doesn't, no, we should not give the avatar any power, any merit, whatever. And he's right. But however, in order to make him a villain, because he's 110% right, people can't be chosen for power. Power must be chosen by the people. That he's right on that, right? Even in the show's logic. So just like Killmonger, they have to do something completely irrational in order to become the villain, and it just becomes so out of character. So Killmonger is 100% right, and then they go, oh, but I'm going to sell vibranium to put in nukes.
That's
That-
not
that just-
exactly what he
but
did.
it-
though.
it's more or less like he wanted to sell vibranium for weapons of mass destruction. All right,
Well, it was more or less he wanted to topple the world's governments by allowing
vibranium
some
to be sold.
Vibraniums to be sold to his
But
special ops people to overthrow the government. So
Yeah.
Well, I guess what my point is like you said, his reasoning was good. His logic was good, but
execution wasn't.
Execution
his
wasn't
plan.
there, yeah.
His plan doesn't make sense with his morals,
right.
especially since
Well,
his name is.
Actually, Killmonger was a very violent person. You could tell by all the scars he had for everyone he had killed.
His name is Killmonger. He
Exactly.
kills war mongers. Why is
Yeah.
he selling vibranium to war mongers when instead he
it's
can just
because he feels like It had to deal with a bit with racism. He felt like the black people were oppressed in America. He also felt that
get closer to the mic.
He also felt that the people in charge are corrupt and that they shouldn't deserve to be in charge, like you were talking about.
Okay.
And people should choose the people in charge, not the people in charge.
So why is he giving weapons to them?
He's not giving weapons to people in charge. He's giving weapons to people to overthrow the people in charge.
So that so they just replace the people in charge that he doesn't like.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean it's gonna work.
It's a whole debate of like if this group of people is oppressed for this amount of time, and so this group is in power for like the whole of history, then shouldn't the group who is oppressed be allowed?
Wow, he's looking way too into what Killmonger said.
No, listen. But I'm saying, but shouldn't the people who have been oppressed for like hundreds of years be allowed a turn in power?
Okay,
that's kind of what Killmonger is saying.
I know, but
it's our time to rule. It's our time to like.
Okay,
I think he's actually a good villain.
No, he is a good villain. The issue is the plot's bad.
The plot was okay.
And also the CGI in the end was terrible.
CGI in the end wasn't good, but I think the plot was horrid. It wasn't great.
They did a damn Daniel joke.
It was way better
Wait, did they?
Yes.
No, but it was way better than the second movie.
I didn't watch Wakanda. Listen, pro tip: I didn't watch anything after Endgame other than Shang-Chi.
Right.
Anyway, no.
I don't
stopped watching
understand why
Shang-Chi.
you're hating on it so much. It was one of the best reviewed Marvel movies.
Best review doesn't mean anything to me. I'm making
which
my own
one? Black
opinion.
Panther 2?
One.
I thought everyone. Wait, hold on. Black Panther 2 was way more well reviewed than the one, wasn't
you
it?
Think so?
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember when one came out. Everyone liked it. Emotional roller coaster. Everyone liked it. Yeah.
All right. Infinity War. Where's?
Wait, where'd you even put Black Panther?
I put it in high D.
All right. I guess that's fine.
Infinity War.
Infinity War is definitely better than Black Panther.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. I'd say low C, very low C.
All right, we're gonna have to do. I'm sorry, I'm swapping these two. I'm sorry. I like Infinity War way more than the first Avenger movie.
No, we're not swapping Avengers. Keep both
okay
in
then.
C.
Both in D.
Both in D.
All right, fine.
Both in C.
Fine. This is staying in D though.
Which one?
Infinity War.
Okay, fine.
Wait, what?
Infinity War is staying in D.
I think Infinity War and the first Avengers should at least be low C.
Why not Infinity War mid C?
Mid C.
Why is it mid C? Okay.
Give him a reason. Luke.
All right. First of all, Thanos' plan is dumb. All right. That's the first and foremost. Second of all, it's too long. It's way too long. There's too many things happening at once.
If you think about it, it's the same thing with the Ronin in Guardians of the Galaxy. The villain's bad, but everything else about it's pretty good.
I really kind of don't.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Not
no.
everything, but it's the same idea.
In Infinity War, they kind of just go places because
there's
plot decides
no character development.
There's no reason.
It's just scenes
Luke,
that
I was
happen.
trying to back you up. You're the one who said it should be low C or mid C. Why do you think that is instead of D?
I've convinced him just by putting it in D alone. It's just
I was actually trying to back you up.
No, I know.
So I'm on the fence between low C and high D.
Also, it's been 1 year since Spider-Man, and I'm just thinking Spider-Man already is basically fighting alien guys. I just really Thanos wasn't good. It just felt like stuff happened. No one actually had a character arc. It's just people meeting each other, saying hello, and then preparing to fight a god, and then the god wins. And I knew it was going to happen.
I thought it was like a better I don't really feel like it's all thrown together like you said.
I don't know.
thought it had a cohesive plot. Much more than for example, Rise of Skywalker was all thrown together. Like this wasn't the same as
No. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is right. Like it's essentially 7 short movies just cut up and interspliced with each other with a big battle at the end. But the issue is none of these stories have any character development. Essentially, you could just say half these plots with one sentence or just have it cut down.
That is true.
Like a bunch of those plots, you easily could have just retyped this and have it be an hour and a half. You could literally cut down so much and condense it, and and I guess they believed this was character development because when we get to Endgame, they cut out all the character development in Endgame to replace it with more action scenes. Which where is it? I'm gonna put that one. That one's an easy E tier. They cut out all the character development. I like it more than Iron Man 3, I'm sorry. They cut out all the character development. They cut out the Ronin plotline it's just things that happen. They kill off Thanos in the first 20 minutes, right? Then they have to do time travel, and then they just have Thanos back. He's stronger than ever. I don't know why they didn't just make a new villain for them to fight.
Right, because Thanos shouldn't have been that strong.
Why didn't they have Kang?
Especially when it's out there.
I think the whole reason that Thanos was stronger is because it's supposed to be like a younger version of him.
But that doesn't make sense. It was him without the Infinity Stones. And
Yeah,
he was stronger.
without the Infinity Stones. Like that,
And he still
exactly.
beat them.
I thought that was the reasoning though for making him that much stronger.
But that
they didn't
makes-
have a
that
reasoning.
makes
They
no
don't explain
sense.
anything.
That's true.
Also,
no.
Iron Man is, and Ant-Man is literally a MacGuffin for the plot. He just kind of just appears in the plot, goes, "Hey guys,
I have a solution.
I have the solution to the problem that started 20 minutes ago." And then it's
it would have been a lot better if they had actually debated and put in time and work into finding a solution like an hour into the movie than Ant-Man coming in the first 20 minutes saying, "Hey guys, we can time travel."
or right? Why isn't Thanos like? Why did he just delete the stones and go somewhere else? Why didn't he just become the guardian of the stones at that point?
Like, because he could still fend them off, probably.
Yeah, like it's
Or
goofy.
he uses stones to heal himself.
Yes, because the Infinity Gauntlet has no rules. Even if you read the comics, there is
That's
like
true.
no
Right,
rules
right.
to this thing.
That's why I agree with Endgame. I don't agree with your Infinity War.
Because and then it doesn't matter. I mean, like I even predicted all the characters that were gonna die. Someone got really mad at me because they were like, "Gamora's not gonna come back." Yes, she was. She was so gonna come back. And they're like, "How so?" I after watching Infinity, like, "How so?" I'm like, "It's Marvel. They're not going to simply just get rid of a character that they can market out of." The only two I knew from the beginning, the only two they were going to get rid of was Iron Man, Cap. That's it. And that's only because their contracts expired. That's it.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
That was the only reason. That was the only reason.
That's just so
They just
dumb.
chose to let their contract expire. In Endgame, everyone renewed their contracts except those two.
Right.
But yeah. What else?
I won't lie. The one thing that isn't that's kind of stupid about Endgame,
Yeah.
Thor.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
they
my
turned.
And why was Thor fat? He's literally a god.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Why was he also playing Fortnite in the year 2025,
Yeah.
bro? And it was
That's
like
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
that's
didn't
true.
have any. He didn't have the Sasuke skin. He didn't have any of
That's
the.
true.
He didn't have any of the crossover. He was
It's
playing.
not even the new season. It's old Fortnite.
Yeah, it was
Right.
like bare
It's
basic.
season 1 Fortnite.
It's
He
like-
pirated it.
It's like 2017 Fortnite in 2025, bro. What are you doing?
Well, probably the only way I can see it making sense is half the people got snapped. So that means they couldn't develop new games or something.
Oh yeah, not just Epic Games got wiped away.
Fortnite is the last game known to man.
Let's
Games
go.
stop being made. No, oh my God.
The servers are still up. They just don't update anything anymore.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
somehow
was
the
saying.
servers
That's
are
what I was
still
getting
running
at.
because all the hackers got snapped.
And all of
like
Epic
that.
Games got snapped, so they can't delete the game.
That's great.
yeah, that was a so terrible portrayal of grief.
That should be like a side storyline.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
How do you grieve by playing Fortnite?
That's a fucking banger line.
That's true, actually.
How do you grieve through playing Fortnite? All right, this is a low E. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's
Okay. I get it.
Wasp is boring as a boring character. Ant-Man movies in general aren't good. I just don't like it. Captain Marvel's a low D. Low
I
D.
won't like Ghost kind of sucked
Ghost.
from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Ghost kind of sucked.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
even funny, they showed Egghead. I think, right?
Yes.
They showed Egghead, and then they never touched him ever again.
Yeah,
Maybe
he just
move
is
it down
there.
one.
He's just
Josh.
there.
Move it down one.
Okay, fine. We'll put Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, you know why? Because
High F.
there's worse movies on this list that
That
need
is
to be
true.
an F.
We can decide later then.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
all right. Captain Marvel is a low
D.
D. It's just really boring and generic, and there's nothing really too wrong
Do you
with
agree,
it.
Luke?
Captain Marvel?
Low D.
I think Captain Marvel should go high E.
High E.
think
High E.
I definitely
I
think
just-
high E.
I just
That's what I was
don't-
telling you earlier.
Okay, listen. I just don't see the hatred towards it. It just seems like a really
the
boring
main character was so unlikable.
Yeah, but like half of
And
these
the
guys are
plot
unlikable,
was
like
stupid,
Ant-Man
too.
and like
I like Ant-Man more than Captain Marvel. I like almost every character in Marvel more than Captain Marvel.
damn.
That's true.
I'm a huge Captain Marvel fan. Dang. All right. I'm
I
giving
like
it-
Captain Marvel from the comics way
Yeah,
better
Oh
than
yeah,
the
no,
movies.
no,
In the
it's way
comics,
better.
so much better.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
movies,
Comics is better for all of these.
But the movies just felt like so unrelatable. Not just that, but like I just didn't like her. She felt like
I mean, I don't
snobby,
like Captain Marvel in Endgame. I thought she was horrendous in that movie, but this movie, I just kind of thought it was like, eh. I'm not really convinced that it's like the worst thing ever.
That's why I'm not putting it F. That's why I'm putting it
Yeah,
high.
Yeah.
I would say high E.
High E.
No, I'm
The only
you know
thing
what?
I don't know.
I'm overruling. This is staying at the lowest point of D. All right, that's the agreement. This
All
is
right.
the bottom of D no matter what. So it's
You do you,
borderline.
man.
It's
don't know.
borderline.
I only had
You-
one thing that I liked throughout the entire movie.
And what was that? Is that Samuel L. Jackson?
No, the Skrull switch up. Like where they're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
the Skrulls are like, oh, these awful people, and then they switch up.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the only thing I liked.
That was the only thing.
Samuel
I
L.
liked, too.
Jackson is just like a given.
yeah, well,
Right.
that's true.
Right.
Spider-Man. Okay, this is a very easy E tier.
Which one?
This is the second Spider-Man movie.
You say that's worse than Captain Marvel?
Yeah. They ruined Mysterio.
Yep.
They keep giving Spider-Man
I mean,
suits
it's worse but I
for
don't think-
references.
That's
The ending is so stupid. I actually tricked you into killing me, and then everyone soy jacks. It's like he did the thing. Meanwhile, forgetting that he saved the whole entire universe twice. And you can't say, "Oh, no one knew about this random fight that happened." But Miss Marvel confirms that Ant-Man made a podcast explaining the whole entire thing. So there's no way he should be public enemy number one without people
Right.
doing a double think. All right.
And the video is obviously cropped.
Yeah, and also
they knew Photoshop was a thing.
That's true.
and also
after all this good stuff, why would they just go?
his
to
name
not
he
trust him?
publicly stated was Mysterio, who tricked people, who was a known scientist for Star Corporation, who is known
Right.
for tricking people.
That's true.
And everyone just fell for it. And also they made Mysterio again another crutch
Right.
on Iron Man.
Wait, can we wait Far From Home after? Because this directly plays into Far From Home.
okay, yeah, we'll do Far From Home.
The beginning of Far From Home was the same exact reason it was
Okay.
bad.
Yep.
They literally had people on both sides of Spider-Man and Mysterio. Well, it's improved that Spider-Man didn't do it. And
Yeah.
there's still people voting for Mysterio.
Yeah, and also okay, so I'm just gonna Oh, it's
Okay.
still an
Oh.
E tier, but however, my argument here. Nope, I thought
Tobey
about it for 3
Maguire and
seconds. It's
Andrew
going down.
Garfield?
It's going down.
I wasn't sure
No.
you told me the cameo.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
I think this feels right.
I agree.
I'll give you my reasoning. Okay, the plot
I think
is
I know
stupid.
what your reasons.
Yeah. I think I might have actually told you before. Okay.
Just the fan service was like not really needed.
It's obvious this movie was made because they were butthurt about Enter the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
That's true.
and
Definitely.
the plot doesn't make sense. Okay, let's just.
You know what? I would liked it better if they pulled one from the video game and how like Spider-Man be like almost dead, like beaten by like 4 villains, and have him like somehow miraculously win, but like be like on the verge of death. You know that game?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know what you're
he's fighting
saying.
the Sinister Six. Instead of
Spoilers
having-
for Spider-Man 2018, by the way.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Instead of having like 2 random. Well, not random, but 2 other Spider-Man join in, and like it wasn't.
Yeah, and also along with that, like, okay, they fixed Jamie Foxx's Electro. Jamie Foxx's Electro is unironically
Yeah.
really good in this
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
And the one thing
This is true.
the one thing that I actually felt had any emotional weight for me was the ending was depressing as fuck.
Oh, I don't agree with that at all. I think
where
Nope.
like his whole life got erased from him.
Yeah,
He
but
has
it's
no
his
one and
fault.
nothing.
it's his fault, and the movie doesn't treat it like it's his
doesn't-
fault.
It doesn't take away from the fact that imagine you're a guy and your whole
Okay.
life is taken away. And no one knows your name. You're non-existent.
Okay, but
That's
imagine
still kind of depressing.
it is kind of depressing, but not real. Okay,
Not saying it
hold on.
makes up for the
hold
movie.
On.
I'm just
hold
saying
on.
it made me sad.
It didn't. Okay, so all right, hold on. Let me explain. Okay, so first of all, this whole plot happens because he's selfish. The movie never really explains why he's selfish for that. The movie explains he's selfish for wanting to help these villains. That doesn't make sense because he knows these villains, the moment they get back, they're at the point of death. So they're going to die. Even if they
Yeah,
become good
I
guys, they're
saw-
going to
I saw
die.
that video.
So the whole movie, the narrative of the movie, right, is explaining how he's selfish to help these people, not because he's selfish, he made the wish. So they then try to frame it like, oh, this is the ultimate sacrifice, right? He's doing this for the greater good. It was all his fault.
No,
and they
I'm not
never
saying it wasn't
from the
his
beginning.
fault.
which is why I don't feel bad because
I'm not saying
it's
it wasn't
his
his fault, and I'm not saying the whole thing could have been avoided if he hadn't done the thing with Doctor Strange in the beginning. I'm saying it still is like a big hit to like have you be non-existent, have everyone forget about you.
Oh no, and it doesn't matter because someone leaked the 4th film, and apparently he's going to try to get back with MJ already. So like it didn't matter.
Oh, what, really?
Really?
yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I think someone leaked it, and they're like, yeah, basically the plot is like I think there's gonna be
No
like
time for reflection or anything, just straight back in?
That's what I'm saying. The narrative doesn't he did something for a selfish reason. The plot never tells him he did it for a selfish reason.
So it can't just keep him like isolated. And
Yeah.
Having
No.
like a regular. Because I mean, honestly, that is stupid then. Because the next Spider-Man could actually be a turnaround if he's
The next
becoming
Spider-Man
a neighborhood Spider-Man.
can fix all the issues of him being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and they're immediately gonna throw that out the window.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were agreeing on.
Okay.
No, I 100%. Black Widow, too late, character dead, movie bad.
Low E.
Low E.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay.
wait.
Okay,
Black
hold on.
Widow?
Yeah,
I think it should go lower. I think it should go high F.
high F.
Purely
I
for
guess
one
so.
reason.
Oh, Taskmaster's
The
Two-
way that they screwed Taskmaster.
Yep, you know what?
Taskmaster is
hard agree.
They just
I agree.
they just destroyed any plans for a new Taskmaster. Nope, it's
And
that.
also
Forever.
Design trash.
Awful.
Design trash.
Luke, also way too many explosions. There were some explosions where it wasn't needed.
That's true. The entire movie was
Yeah.
like the entire movie was just like, oh my god, look, people.
The thing blew up.
Oh no, we're gonna run away. Pff.
To think this movie was in development hell. This movie literally was originally supposed to be released like after, like I think after the first Avengers, but they were like, we're not, they're not gonna like a woman superhero, and then like they
my
only,
God.
yeah, which I think is
That would have
cowardly.
been so much better place.
Cowardly, yeah, way better place. This would have been, but nope.
It wasn't even like a movie. Like it was
was a
barely a
throwaway-
movie in like memory of her. It wasn't even like a thing that
Yeah.
they were trying to do.
All right, we're in agreement. Let's continue.
Shang-Chi is a low C. I was in.
Put it at a B before, but yeah, I agree.
I have changed my mind because I remembered the last fight scene.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I didn't agree with you when putting out low B.
Okay, there is a director. His name is Stephen Chow.
agree with
He
this
makes fantastic comedy action films in China. And the whole entire movie, you keep seeing posters of that. And the whole entire time I'm watching it, I'm thinking, man, you know it'd be a lot better if Stephen Chow directed this. Because the choreography, while good, could have been better in some scenes, looking at the scaffolding scene. And it wouldn't rely on CG dragon fights and
That's true.
dudes flailing their arms in CG looking awful. But I
Right.
mean, this was actually decent for a character I wasn't really that
Yeah,
ever
the
invested
character
in.
was good, but everything else wasn't very good.
That's true. I have one complaint with Shang-Chi.
What is it?
The rings. I don't like them.
Oh, they look very dumb.
Yeah,
I-
that's
no.
what we were saying.
No, yeah. But I mean, like, no, I want them to be actual rings.
No, I mean, do you think
yeah,
the
no,
ranking should
they're
be
like
lower?
the Xena the warrior princess
No,
blades.
yeah.
Yeah.
What, like,
Those
just
aren't
make
rings.
them rings.
Yeah, it was so weird. I don't know. It's kind of like how they made Miss
I'll
Marvel
like
like.
where it
Because
is. I
because
like
in the
where it is.
comics they're so much cooler.
Yeah,
like, they
yeah,
have
no.
all different abilities, and now they're just like rocks.
Right.
Yeah, they're just big frisbee discs.
They're,
that you-
they're just like
which I
Yeah.
guess makes it more funny that he fights his dad over the frisbees. You know, It's like,
exactly. There's like
you were never there to toss the frisbee. You know, and they're fighting.
That
it's not
was
even
funny.
like they just like they hit you. That's it. There's
Also-
no cool anything about them.
Also, another pet peeve is about Shang-Chi is they have Awkwafina, and I think she's a terrible actress. That's just my hot take. I don't think Awkwafina is that good of an actress. That's just my hot take. Eternals, I didn't watch it, but every single time I hear
Oh, no.
anything about it, F.
get rid of it.
Which one? I can't see.
Eternals.
Eternals.
Oh
rid of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Get
Now,
rid of
is
it.
that the last
It
Marvel
was
movie?
so bad. It
was
so
awful.
bad.
Wow, that actually is the last MCU movie that's on here. Right. Original Superman is a pretty high B.
Second highest B. Yeah.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Second highest B.
No, because Guardians, they're both the same placement.
Oh, so it just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's
they're
fine.
interchangeable. They're the same movie. Batman: Mask of the Phantasm is an easy S tier.
I agree. I love that movie.
Easy S tier.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched it.
It's okay. Just
was
have
that the
not watched
animated one?
that's the one
Yeah,
from the
I like
'90s
that
show.
one. I like that one. I like that
Both the '90s movie, this and Sub-Zero are like S tier. Any DC animated universe stuff from the '90s and early 2000s
one.
is S tier.
or high A
Yeah,
at the least.
high A. Like the only exception is the Mystery of Batwoman, which sucks. Which that's a C. But like
Right.
Batman.
Well, if we're talking about S tier ones, can I add one in?
All right, which one?
Under the Red Hood.
Under the
and
Red Hood.
Oh, yes.
S tier, and then Death and Family S tier.
Okay, I'm going to be real. Under the Red Hood, I need more things on here, but I'd say that's like the highest A you could get.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
That,
Death in
Under
the
Red-
Death
Death
in the Family
should be S.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't.
I agree.
I don't like it.
Really?
Really?
I don't think it. In fact, you two are the first two people to ever say that Death in the Family. Everyone is like, it's fine, C tier, and I'm kind of like, yeah, it's okay. I think some of the endings are really
was
cringy and edgy. Like,
yeah,
you know
but-
what it's like? It's like, okay, it's like if Under the Red Hood is like Sonic
every-
Adventure 1 and 2, all right? Death of the Family, Shadow the Hedgehog, okay? If we're talking about games. It's just really edgy,
I don't agree.
really clunky
I
as
don't
a
know about
narrative
that.
because you can pick and choose. Some endings are really dumb.
Like the ability to pick and choose. That was like a really bold thing to do in the movie.
I think
That I do as well.
it's bold,
and
but-
it was a good choice because you get multiple endings.
but
It's not
some
like-
of the endings are just really weak or like weak narratively.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd say at least high A. Maybe not S. I think they'd both be high A. Just, I mean,
If we're going to compromise in
the
the middle, it's a
lowest-
mid B.
the lowest I would go would be a high B.
I don't know, man. There's like other
And that's like the
DC
absolute
animated movies that are
lowest for me.
better.
Like
I'd
what?
say-
Like what?
I don't know.
I'll
First of
zoom
all,
in my head.
if we're comparing Death of the Family to Mask of the Phantasm, like the amount of character analysis that's in this as other than Death of the Family, which is Jason Todd is still Angie Boy.
Well, I mean, definitely wasn't just that.
There was a good chunk of just
It was
him
showing-
dealing with anger, and then you
That's
can
true.
pick, and then one of the endings is just him succumbing to the anger, and that's like the ending everyone likes, where he murders the Joker in the diner,
Right,
And that's
right.
the ending everyone likes, which that means the whole narrative just fell in on itself.
But I honestly like how you can have him succumb to anger. I have him being more neutral. I have him not succumb to the anger.
But I
like the ability to see like, oh, will he like do this, do that, and you can just choose where he goes.
But yeah, but if the ending
not just
isn't
that.
good, then it's not like that. Basically,
Not just that, but
just
but
that.
The middle of the movie and every choice was amazing. Like him killing off all the villains. Oh, sorry. Him killing off all the villains, like what was his name? Black Mask was amazing. Him fighting like what was his name? Not Talia Gold, that was a different one. But like Two-Face or other people. I feel like the middles of every choice were like amazing. The endings of some of them weren't that good, but the bulk of the plot of Death in the Family was really good.
yeah, I disagree on that one, Chief.
Luke, do you disagree?
I don't know. The way that I think about Death of the Family is a little bit different.
Okay.
The way that I think about it is kind of like instead of 3 separate stories, I'd call them 3 different perspectives.
Okay. Now,
Because you can see the events of Under the Red Hood under the 3 kind of perspectives.
I know that,
And it kind of fleshes out
but I
Under
think
the Red Hood a little more.
I think it would have
I
been a
agree.
better experience and a better narrative if they just straight up made it a game. I think as a movie it hinders it because
as a game, 100%
it would be objective.
No, I definitely agree
Then
with
I
that.
can see your guys' argument, right? But however, as a movie, I just think it's clunky. The choices, some of the narratives
if
are
they
just
made
bad.
it a game, it'd definitely be S
Yeah,
tier.
that's what I'm saying, right?
But, I mean, as a movie, I still think it's A or B tier.
I could see it at high A.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I
We'll
kind
just
of
put it in the A.
I'm just thinking of every single DC anime movie, and I think there's just a lot more I'd watch than that in the A tier.
All right. Well, I mean, considering
I could see it anywhere in A.
yeah, anyone A.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
I'm
I
going
could at this point I could see I could see it at low A.
low A is fine with me.
Low A at the very least.
I mean,
I
if
don't
you
think
consider-
fine. Borderline A B. Is that a deal we can do?
yeah.
Because that's
Yeah, I can do
that's already a spot too high than I'd put it.
Fine, borderline A B. But
Spider-Man.
honestly, if you think about when it was made, too, like the date, like it was made like 2022, right? Or
Death of
around.
the Family was 2022.
It was recent.
I thought it was 21.
21, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
But
21.
2021, my bad. But I know it was a recent movie. Compared to all the other movies that came out between 2018 and 2022, Death in the Family was like one of the best ones. Like Apocalypse War was really good.
Oh, Dark Apocalypse? Or?
Dark Apocalypse War, yeah. Like
Yeah, that was-
all the Justice League Dark movies,
that was kinda
maybe
rough.
except for Hush, were bad. And
I still have to watch
the
Hutch.
DC
have to-
animated universe, the dark one, wasn't very good. So I think considering that it wasn't like the one from the 90s, like the Mask of the Phantasm, right? That's why I put it at a low A instead of a high B, just because it was like made in the same time frame, but it was like really good. It was a standout movie, is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Enough of the subpar movie. All right, Spider-Man 1, Sam Raimi, A tier, easy
Which
A
one?
tier.
Spider-Man
First
1, yeah.
Spider-Man
A tier is
2,
good.
S.
I agree.
S. Spider-Man 3, high B. I think it's an underrated movie.
Okay.
Venom's cringe, but everything else is really
second
good.
place B.
Yeah. Oh shoot, hold
definitely.
on. Do I like Guardians more?
I like Spider-Man 3 more, just because it's not MCU.
Okay, all right, fine. Amazing Spider-Man 1.
I love how you agreed with that.
All right, hold on. Do we have it already? Hold on. Is Spider-Man 3 an issue? I'm sorry, I'm going too
No,
fast.
I agree.
You know what? Okay.
Because Venom is literally it's objectively bad. Everything about
If
Venom's bad.
Venom wasn't in it, it'd be high A.
Yeah, like Bully Maguire is funny, but if it was just symbiote Spider-Man, it'd be fine. But the inclusion of Venom kind of just ruins all the narrative pacing with every single character.
I think it was just him with Spider-Man and struggling with the symbiote suit and also trying to redeem Sandman, then even be a low S.
Yeah, if the plot was
introducing Venom made it a high B.
if it was like Spider-Man with the symbiote and he's full of rage, right? And then he is forced in his head to put two and two together that through his rage, Sandman is trying to be a good person.
Right.
And that's the ending of the movie. And then the next movie is him trying to get rid of the symbiote suit, then causes Venom. I think that would have been a way better
definitely
integration of the narrative.
That's true.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%. We should go back in time and fix that.
Yeah, exactly. We should just go back in time and beat up Sony. Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, that's fine.
I like Homecoming a little better.
Yeah, me too.
Also, Lizard's plot was stupid.
That's true.
Lizard's plan. They ruined Lizard. He
didn't even look that good. I'm
Nope.
being honest.
Right, I agree, definitely.
But I do appreciate Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
He's a good actor put into a bad movie.
Yeah. This is too. Oh wow. Now we have so much to. Okay, where do I put this? I like Endgame more. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. I think you should put an F even.
No, because I do like Spider-Man.
Fine, low
Andrew
E.
Garfield, yeah, low E. I think this is fine.
I agree.
I think this is fine.
I
do
put
like
a
this
little
one.
lower in the E, but I'll settle with that.
I don't know. These three are pretty bad. These, in my opinion, have barely anything redeemable. This at least has Andrew Garfield's performance.
Okay.
So,
True.
Okay, Batman Begins. That's
A,
okay.
Middle A.
No,
You can put
okay.
an A, then move it over.
I'd say high B.
All right, fine,
Honestly?
high B is fine with me.
I was completely disappointed in this film, and I originally hated it, and I rewatched it because everyone said it's the best one, better than Dark Knight, because some people were saying that to me. And I think right under Iron Man 1 is appropriate.
Okay, that's fine with me.
So, because first of all, if we're
the second one was
Scarecrow
much
sucked. Most of the characters in this suck.
better. Yeah.
Ra's al
Okay.
Ghul sucks.
Yeah.
However, it looks cool. The fight scenes are cool. The
Right.
plot's cool.
Right.
But the characters are all weak and bad.
I agree.
And also,
and maybe except for what I think, Jamie Foxx, the guy who supplies Batman, I think he's an interesting character.
oh,
He's
Lucius
a
Fox.
side character, yeah.
Jamie Foxx is
Sorry.
the actor for
Lucius
Celestra.
Fox. Lucius Fox.
No.
Lucius Fox is the GOAT.
Oh yeah, no, he was
Yeah, that's what I'm
he was
saying.
like the best character in that
Yeah,
movie.
that's what I'm saying.
Dark Knight, I would say
I
is
say
the highest
high
in A. Yeah.
That's what I was saying, the second one.
Okay.
I can
the
see that. I
series.
can see that.
Dark
I
Knight
agree.
Rises is right above
Also,
Guardians.
A high B, yeah.
My
Okay.
issue with this,
Okay.
with the whole Nolan trilogy, is again the main issue with the Nolan trilogy. The characters suck. Like all of them suck. Batman's boring. Like he's really boring in like all the movies, right?
He's better than the villains, at least.
The villains. Heath Ledger's
Joker, except for Joker.
and Bane is really good. But my issue is I think they got
I
the
don't like
order
Bane
wrong.
that much. I like Joker better.
I think Batman Begins should have had Talia as the main villain.
Yeah.
And then the plot twist of Batman Begins is Ra's al Ghul didn't die and he did all this. I think that would have been a better narrative than just a random person shows up at the end of Begins and be like, I was telling Bane to do all this the whole time. And it's literally a
No, that would've
random
been
person.
That would have been better, but
It could have been even like the Riddler or something. That would have been cool.
That's what he wanted to do, but then he just gave up on the Riddler. Because I remember the early drafts, it was the Riddler who did all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the early drafts.
Oh man.
Because I remember even seeing like someone like leaked a little bit, and apparently one of the original ideas was Riddler was going to do all this.
Really?
And Riddler's not even like a main villain; it's like a side villain.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, but I mean, at least we got the Batman, which is. There's not the next one. What is this one? This is Superman. Oh, it's Superman 2. That's an A. That's
A.
You
Yeah.
know what?
Middle A.
I think Pat has a good point. Superman 2 is also really good.
Middle A. I agree.
This is also borderline
Middle
A, by the
high
way.
A.
The first two Superman movies are really good.
Yeah.
Superman 3 was goofy, but it's also kind of mid, so it's fine.
C.
C, low C.
Say like middle C, but low C. Is
Superman 4. Superman 4 is easy F.
Yeah.
Black Widow's
they
better.
continued it way too long.
Also, it was stupid.
No, it was stupid. They also took it too long. That's why it was stupid.
All right, Watchmen.
Oh, I haven't watched Watchmen.
Okay,
neither.
all right. So I won't explain it, but read the comic because the comic gets the point across. Okay,
I'll trust you on this one.
okay. I don't know how to explain it without saying the ending.
It's fine. Don't explain it. We trust you.
Okay, essentially, there's a character in the movie in which you root for, and then you realize that what you're rooting for him is a very bad reason. Okay, all right.
Okay.
It turns out like the hero that you think, the one that's really cool, he's actually doing things for a bad reason, and if he does the things that he wants to do at the end of the movie, it'll ruin the world, essentially, right?
Oh, okay.
And so
you root for him, but it's like a bad ethics, kind of.
well, kind of, because in the comics, it's pretty explicit that this character is doing a bad thing, and it actually does it. But in this version, they go,
It's hard to
"Oh, this
tell.
character's so cool! Look at him do all the cool things." And then at the end, they're like,
Right.
"Well, it's kind of tragic. He's, it's whatever. It's kind of tragic.
Right.
He's wrong, and we got rid of him. But maybe he's right." It's to the point where the sequel show, which I put the sequel show in easy S tier, actually talks about that narrative about how Zack Snyder messed up the plot of Watchmen. Like, because that's the whole basis of the plot is that now there's a cult around this character because what's his face made him. Oh, he's so cool.
Wait, is the sequel just called Watchmen 2?
No, it's just called Watchmen. It's a TV miniseries.
Oh, okay.
But
Then we can throw the Watchmen to the S tier.
Yeah.
other
Watchmen
one,
movie is
yeah.
B because it is still good.
The
It's
show
very
is
entertaining.
S.
This is S. Green Lantern, boring, bland, dumb.
F.
F. Get out.
Is this
Get the out of here.
Superman
Get it 'cause F.
Returns, high D, but
Okay, I'm fine with that. High D,
right
high
there.
D.
Infinity War's better. Batman versus Superman,
Oh,
Dawn of
no.
Justice. That is.
Low D or
Okay.
Low
D.
D.
No, hold on. I think.
high E. I said low D or high E.
I think the highest that I could see it is mid E.
I say high E.
I like it more than Iron Man 3. So I
That's
think
what I'm saying.
right here.
High E. High-ish
All right.
E. Middle
Yeah,
high
it's very dumb. Suicide Squad, bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Which one? The first or the
first
original?
Original, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely horrendous. Shame
No, I
that
agree, I agree.
shame,
And Joker.
shame this won an Oscar.
What it did?
Suicide
true.
Squad 1 is, I think, other
Why
than
did it
Black,
win an Oscar?
best costume design.
Okay.
It beats Star, which I don't agree with because there's only one character that's just an impressive costume. Because like the Diablo guy, he was tatted up already. He's the world's most tattooed man. So like whatever. Harley Quinn is just naked. Katana's the only character that looks cool, and she does nothing.
So true.
That's true.
Joker looks terrible. Killer Croc was CG. Deadshot's boring. But don't worry, dude. The Slipknot man, the guy who died in the first 20 minutes, he had, I guess, a good design, maybe.
Who did you
Stupid.
think had the best design?
None of them. I think all the designs were really bad, and I hate how every single Harley Quinn is this Harley Quinn because it's a bad design of Harley Quinn.
Right. She's like half naked the whole movie, right?
Yeah, and she doesn't
Yeah.
even look like a clown.
Right.
Like the whole point is she's a Harlequin. She's a clown.
Right.
Imagine, like, I understand it's like we got to spice up the design. I get it, but like she doesn't even look like a clown. She just kind of looks like a stripper.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
Although Margot Robbie's quite good as Harley Quinn.
She's good in the James Gunn one. I think she just kind of plays like she's a great
She
actress.
wasn't awful in the original.
I don't think she's awful, but I don't think it was memorable.
That's true.
Like, and also with Birds of Prey. I mean, I didn't watch it, but every time I see it, it just kind of feels like, okay, this is just fine.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched Birds of Prey either.
I don't think anyone watched Birds of Prey.
Wait, am I thinking of the same movie? When in the beginning, like Joker ditches Harley Quinn and Harley Quinn gets caught by Batman. Is that Suicide Squad first one? Like they're in a car.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only good part of the movie because it kind of showed the dynamic between Joker and Harley
That was
Quinn.
added in the third reshoot of this movie.
No, that's the thing. That's like the only
I know.
meaningful part because they show like the messed up relationship that Joker and Harley have and how Harley thinks Joker's like a good.
I don't know.
She still follows him regardless of the abuse.
I
So
like.
that's why I think
think
that was the only good scene of the movie.
It was the only good scene of the movie is that one scene where Enchantress, where the business guy has his hand there, and Enchantress puts her hand and flips it over, and now she's the business guy. And I thought, wow, that's really good VFX. I can't believe I just watched this whole 2-hour-long movie where the only thing I like is a 2-second shot.
Well, I wasn't talking about VFX. I was talking about like overall meaning wise.
Oh, I think nothing in this
dynamic.
is done good.
No, I know it's really really bad. That's what I'm saying. That's that 2-minute thing of showing the dynamic between Harley and
Yeah. I got you.
Joker was okay.
I got
Pretty
you.
good.
Wonder Woman, unironically,
The
would be
first
better
one?
than most of the DC. I'm sorry, most of the MCU
Yeah,
if they just didn't have Ares.
I mean, it was just her fighting the Germans.
If it was just her, right? Realizing, wait, maybe all this stuff I was learning, because the whole plot kind of just seems like it's like, hey, all because you grew up here doesn't mean you have to just believe everything they give you, right? And she's kind of like making her own path, making her own thing, doing what she believes is right?
Right.
That'd be really good. But instead, they had to shoehorn a villain because they didn't think the plot had enough climax, even though it's a war.
Right.
That's
no,
true.
I definitely get Ares was kind of needed. It would have been
And then
better if it was
And
just
he
her.
showed up in the last 3 seconds.
Right.
That is
But
also true.
It would have been better if it was just like, what's his name? Steve still did his sacrifice, and Wonder Woman kind of saw the pros and cons of like, humankind.
Yes.
And there was no Ares.
Yes. But of course, yeah. If she found out Ares had nothing to do with this, that would have done so much for like the character development of
Right.
Wonder Woman, right? And then she even though she's in a war, she can still see the goodness of humanity.
Right.
That'd be
Yeah.
so well written as an ending. But
And that
instead,
would be like almost A. If they did that.
Yeah. It'd be so interesting because
Right.
it would just be a character study of Wonder Woman, which would be really good because
That's really what
we
they
don't
did
do
in-
anything with Wonder Woman
That's
ever.
And that's really what they did in Justice League Unlimited.
Yes.
Like the TV show.
Yes.
They should have done something like
S
that.
tier,
where
by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
First Justice League, that's a near bottom E now that I'm thinking
Bottom
about
of V, yeah.
bottom of E. Aquaman, that was fine.
I never watched Aquaman.
I put it above
I
Shang-Chi,
did.
but it's
I would
the
say
same
above
issue.
Shang-Chi, but yeah, separate from the same
actually, I
issues,
saw
agree.
the ending of Aquaman. I know the ending, but I have no idea how we got there.
Shazam is a no. I don't want the Oxford Dictionary. Thank you. All right, I
Shazam
put
was
it.
okay.
Shazam was actually pretty good.
It was
I
good,
think
but
it's
wasn't my
cute.
favorite.
I'd put it low B, lowest of the
Okay,
B.
that's
Ending
fine.
was kind of eh.
Ending
Yeah.
was predictable.
Yeah, I agree, but I liked the movie, but it wasn't like the best. Low B is fine.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna put a fake row here for the I didn't watch, so we'll just throw Birds of Prey here. Wonder Woman
Yeah.
1984 is an immediate F.
I haven't watched that
agree.
either.
Incredibly bad.
It was a horrible.
I've
sequel to the
I've
first
only
one.
heard bad things about
Okay,
it.
all
I have
right.
not heard
All right,
one good thing
so
about 1984.
remember how I said this movie would be better if it didn't have a villain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to do the premise, Wonder Woman 84 has a premise where the final guy isn't a big baddie; it's a dude who can make unlimited wishes. I guess.
Oh, what?
Yeah, which is a really interesting concept.
Like,
but the
they-
issue is,
basically they
hold
wish-
on. So then, right in the last, like in the halfway point of the movie, they just throw in Cheetah because they're like, no one's gonna watch a superhero movie if you don't have a final fight. So the final
Wait,
fight.
what? I thought Cheetah was there from like the beginning or something.
Her character was,
No,
but
she was
when she becomes
thrown in.
Cheetah, it's like the halfway point of the movie.
Well, she wished
Oh,
for
what?
it, right?
Yeah, she wished for it. and it wasn't needed.
It was like Wonder Woman switched for Steve to be back, and basically,
And that was creepy.
Oh, that's why he comes back then. Okay.
It was weird. Steve inhabited another man's body.
She inhabits. So Steve inhabits another man's body, but instead of having another man's body with his voice coming out, they just overlayer his voice, and the reasoning is only Diana can see him.
Oh,
as
but
that.
so it's literally not him. It's just
they
some
just put
random
his
guy
mind in a random guy's body, and then for the film they overlay Steve, so that way we understand that that's Steve.
Yeah.
It's very bad. Also, she just it's just so bad. It's really bad. Justice League Justice is Gray is
Wait, so I understand that really. So everyone else, the guy looked like a real normal guy, and Wonder Woman looked like Steve.
Yeah, because it's all in her
it's
head.
even worse.
Which is even so. Basically, she's just hanging around this random dude. He could be like, I don't know. He could be like the guy from Toy Story 2 who kidnaps Woody. All right. Like,
oh yeah.
And no, we're not gonna know.
Wait, do you never find out who it is?
I don't think so.
What?
Not
Yeah. So it just literally looks like he just appears.
You see the regular guy at the end?
Yeah, it's very end, but it's like some weird like guy with glasses, like a normal dude.
So it's just an average. It's an average guy.
and they
What?
Yeah, it's really bad. Justice League is Gray. Let's just throw that in E. That's an easy E. It's above the original. The Zack Snyder cut.
I think high E or low D. Just it was
wait.
much better than original.
Okay. The Schneider cut has to be better than Batman versus
it
Superman.
is.
Yeah.
Than Batman versus Superman.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
it was
what?
better.
You
It
guys have a
was
good
better.
point.
That has to be
Boop.
better. There's
Hold
no
on.
way.
Boop. Yeah, you know what? Actually,
It's fine. I'm fine with that.
okay. Yeah, I agree with this. Then you guys are right.
And the ending of Snyder Cut, where they showed Dark Side, was amazing.
I just don't.
The having Stephen Wolf be like the ending villain,
it's-
but having a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's too long. The characters aren't that good.
No, it is too long.
Also, I just genuinely hate Ben Affleck's Batman character.
No,
That's true.
It's
I
so
agree, I
inconsistent.
agree.
It's like I
gotta
tell everyone.
rewatch- I haven't watched the Snyder cut in like a year or something.
Good, don't. It's
I
4
want to
hours.
rewatch. No, I watched the whole thing at one point, and I barely remember any of it.
Right.
Yeah, because
That's
it's
true.
all mush. It's like it's
And
all
you're-
mush.
it's
Like I
mush
get it.
Compiled with a couple good scenes.
Yeah, which you can just look on
The
YouTube.
art.
Just look on
That's
YouTube.
what I do.
You know, yeah.
That's
See,
what I
exactly.
did.
You see, you're 500 IQ over here, all right, boss
Let's
man?
go. You lowballing me 1,000.
Oh, I said 5,000.
Oh,
I'm highballing you, actually.
okay.
All right, Suicide
That's a bit
Squad.
500.
It's in the same tier as like Guardians. I think I like it a little more, but
You like it more than Shazam?
yeah, way more than Shazam.
Which one?
Shazam?
I hear what you said.
The new Suicide Squad. Yeah, I like it.
yeah,
I think
it is better than Shazam.
first of all, King Shark.
Slightly better than Shazam.
Done. I don't
That's
need to,
true.
I don't need to
King
explain
Shark.
anything.
King Shark was awesome.
Sylvester Stallone's
Yeah.
King Shark is objectively
Yeah.
better than anything in Shazam. I'm sorry.
The one,
Okay, true.
the one. I only have one personal gripe with the Suicide Squad.
What is it?
Polka Dot Man. I kind of feel like
yeah.
they did Polka Dot Man a little bit. They kind of
Yeah.
did him dirty a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you want to know a fun fact about this movie? Do you know Taika Waititi was actually supposed to be a what is it, Ratcatcher? Is that the character's name? The girl? Yeah, he was supposed to be Ratcatcher. But
Oh, but he was in it though.
yeah, no. Here's the fun thing: he was supposed to be what the girl is playing as. So
Why wasn't he?
because he was pitching a live-action reboot of the Japanese movie Akira. So he wasn't going to do it because he was too busy
Oh.
pitching Akira, and it got accepted. So he thought he was going to be working on Akira, so that didn't go through. But however, here's the thing: the movie got canceled because because it's a movie that takes place in Japan. Taika
Yep.
Waititi wanted Japanese actors who can speak English. The
Mm-hmm.
studio refused. So why he's a cameo in the last second is because that's him literally coming back. This is from what I was told. Coming back, afterwards, like, yep, that's not panning out. Looks like I'm just going to do a cameo. So yeah, he was supposed to. I think he was supposed to literally be in this movie, but stuff happened.
Huh.
But yeah, he was supposed to be Ratcatcher, but now he's the.
She wasn't that bad as Ratcatcher though. She
no,
was
I
quite
liked
good.
it. I liked it.
She was quite good.
I actually, I never really heard of Ratcatcher, but I think James Gunn did a good job with the characters that aren't really well known here. And I thought John Cena's Peacemaker was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker. I like that show too.
Peacemaker, I would
was
honestly
good.
put in
The
the
show
A
was
tier.
quite good too.
Yeah,
You know
the
what?
show
Throw
was
Peacemaker in
quite
A tier. Do we disagree with Peacemaker in A tier?
good. I agree.
Not even
I
slightly.
agree.
Okay,
I would
good.
totally agree with that.
I
Okay,
agree,
good.
yeah.
Okay, Supergirl's F.
Which one? The show?
Wait.
No,
is that-
no, the movie.
I haven't watched. The
Oh,
movie.
I forgot that was a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it-
same.
okay. Yeah.
Same.
No, it's so bad.
I don't think I watched that.
Good. I
Me
did.
neither.
I did because my mom loves Supergirl, and that's like one of her favorite superheroes. And then I watched it, and I didn't know this. So there's a part where she fights a monster at a power plant,
Okay.
and they went over budget, and there was supposed to be a CG monster.
I like vaguely remember that.
Yeah, but however,
But the
they couldn't do
animated
the CG.
versions-
Hold on, but there was no CG, so she just fought an invisible monster.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they because this was so low budget, they didn't have enough money to actually put in the monster in this. It's
No, the
really
So
funny.
it's her getting whipped by air.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
dead.
good.
You can
Oh
look
my
this up on
God.
YouTube. This is so true.
She's just getting attacked by air?
Yeah, and then like how she beats him, you can see like a cartoon zap of the outline, like you'd see in Scooby Doo or like a
Oh my
Hanna-Barbera.
God.
No, what
This
the
was made in
hell?
like the hold on. Supergirl movie. 1984. 1984. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's an F tier. That movie's really bad.
I mean, but some of the animated versions of Supergirl are good.
no, animated
like the
Supergirl.
Legion of Superheroes one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but we're talking about just this movie right here.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
bad.
really bad.
Joker.
Oh, that's got to be at least A.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's just okay. Film history. It's just Taxi Driver and some other movie put together. I forget the other one off the top of my head. Pat, hold on. Pat, what's the other movie? It's like It's Taxi Driver and the King of Comedy put together, but with the Joker. So
Right.
like the new people are gonna watch it and be like, "Oh, this is really cool," and then film heads would be like, "Oh my god, I remember these old classic movies." So. I think it's a win-win. Also, everyone was
Yeah.
like, "This movie's at the Oscar." I'd rather have this win than like anything here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I could see that.
The Batman is also an easy A tier, very
Yeah.
easy A
100%.
I
tier.
was like, why'd you put it in B? Then I understood. You're distracting.
Oh wait, what?
Okay.
What is better though? Is the
Batman,
Batman
is
or the
better.
What's better? One.
Joker or the
that
Batman?
one.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Batman
know.
is slightly
Well-
better, just slightly,
Okay.
like a hair.
well, again, remember how I said that this is just two movies? Okay,
Yeah.
this is two movies. This is an original movie.
That's just
That's
why
my
I said it's
argument.
better.
Yeah, that's
So I
my
said it's better.
only major pet peeve is you could have cut this movie down by like a half hour. And also,
Yeah.
hot take, why would you make a Batman mystery movie where Batman doesn't solve the mystery?
Oh, true.
Good point.
Which is why I think someone was telling me Batman 2 is going to have Clayface. If they legit make that
Oh, I
a murder
saw that
mystery,
video. I
Wait,
saw
did
the
that?
video.
Did they? Are they making a second?
they're making a
Batman?
whole trilogy.
Yeah,
Oh, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It should be coming out in
Oh.
2025.
Right.
Oh,
The next movie, you mean?
I'm hyped for that.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't screw it up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is basically saying like James Gunn is like, "Oh, do you need us to help you?" And the guy went, "Don't touch my movie." So I think it's gonna be good.
Okay.
All
good.
right.
The first X-Men, very cookie cutter, very generic, but I think it has enough charm because the directors actually never read an X-Men comic. So what they did when they got hired is instead of just phoning it in, like half of these movies, they actually took their time and researched and did the best they could in the time allotted. So I think it has its charm. The second one I think is a little better. I do think
Which
so.
one's the second one?
That one's X2. That one is the X23 plot line. X-Men 3 trash. Bloop.
That's the one
Yep.
Magneto, right?
That's
Number
fair.
3.
They all have Magneto. He's the main villain in all
which
three.
is the one where it's like not during the Cold War, but during the modern time, with all like the robots to hunt him down.
That's Days of Future Past.
I didn't like that one that much.
Bro, we are hold on, we're not there yet.
Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past was awesome.
All right, hold on. First Class
It was okay.
is an easy, very high B.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
true.
I agree. I agree with that.
I
Very-
100% agree
Very
with that.
I
high
agree.
B. Do you know what? Better than Watchmen, sorry.
I agree.
Is this Days of Futures Past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of agree with Nathan.
What?
I think it's a high C though.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's like
Okay, that's not that bad.
it's like a 6 out of
It
10.
was like an F. That's not what I meant.
yeah, it's not an F. It's not an F.
High C is okay.
It's
It was generally okay.
Wait, was this hold on, which one was X-Men Apocalypse the one that had the guy whose power was he didn't die and he died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
F.
That was Apocalypse.
F.
That was
F,
the guy.
Yeah.
Movie dumb. Movie so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb movie. What
I
a dumb
agree.
dumb movie. No. No one cares. Dark Phoenix. I didn't even watch it, but this
I
is an
didn't
easy
either.
F.
I watched it and it was the F.
Good. See, we all agree. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Low E.
Yeah, I was about to say low E.
Low E.
It's not enough to be F, but it.
Channing, honestly, hot
Yeah.
take. Channing Tatum's Gambit saved this for me. Okay, one of my favorite X-Men, because I watched the 90s one,
Love Gambit.
was Gambit.
Right.
And I really wanted Fox to make that Channing Tatum Gambit
Wait,
movie that was in development hell for a
in addition
decade.
to this, what do you think about Logan?
Hold on. We have to go
Is
through
Lo-
X-Men
Logan-
Origins. Hold
oh,
on.
Logan is like similar to Wolverine,
We got to get to the other Wolverine movie. There's 3.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't see that.
See, it's okay. You can't really tell. They don't see the screen here, but I see the screen. All right. Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. It was fine.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
It was fine.
It was fine, just plain fine.
I don't like the Silver Samurai. It's just a mecha suit. That was really stupid.
Yeah, that was
was.
kind of dumb.
It was
I'm gonna be
dumb.
honest.
That was really dumb. Superman Returns. Yeah. That was a waste of time. They only did it because the guy looks like. There's one really good scene in this movie, and that's when Superman is having his midlife crisis and he realizes he can't save everyone on the planet, so it's him looking down at Earth, and you hear all the cries for help. That was a phenomenal scene, but other than that, it was pretty whatever. Logan is like a low A, high B. What are we thinking? Are we okay with the low A?
Low A.
Okay, I think the
Yeah.
comic adaptation
Yeah.
was a little better.
Yeah. But Logan was still pretty good.
No, it was very good. I mean, okay, but we don't have iconic meme things of Logan stealing Spider-Man's car,
Oh yeah.
you know. But you know, it's still a very good movie. Very good movie. Deadpool's also I enjoy Deadpool. I know a lot of people hate it.
I like Deadpool mid B.
Yeah, I agree. And then also
I like
a hot
it,
take.
I don't love it. You know what I mean?
Also a hot take. Everyone hates Deadpool 2. Don't get it. Like it more than the first one, but just a little.
I totally agree with that.
I don't get why
Actually,
everyone
I
hates
agree
it.
with you too. I don't think it was that bad.
Deadpool 2 is so much better than Deadpool 1.
Like the main
Yeah.
issue is that half the movie was sappy backstory, which I don't care. But this movie was all memeing. Like
Right.
and also Juggernaut was really funny in this movie. Like
Dude, Juggernaut was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
like in X-Men 3, he was funny because he was cringy and bad. But this one, he was funny because he was actually funny. And they actually
Right.
got Ryan Reynolds to be Juggernaut.
I like how he like just crashing his head through all the walls. That was funny.
Yeah, and
And the ending scene.
also I had the best film experience that I can't say on this, but I had the best film experience watching this. This is like literally like top 3 film experiences of all time
Right.
was watching this. Okay, and it's for the stupidest reason. New Mutants. I'm not gonna be mean, but I heard it was a mess, but I'm just gonna put it in the not.
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't watched that either.
I haven't watched it.
Right. Fantastic Four.
Oh, that's the new.
F.
That's the new one.
It should go at the lowest possible F.
Okay, which one's this one? This is Superman
Yeah.
4,
Lowest F.
Age of
Lowest F.
Ultron.
Lowest F. Trust me.
There's no way that is better than Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I agree.
Suicide Squad beats that. if
No,
anything.
no. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I didn't want to throw anything at the TV when watching this. I just wanted to fall asleep. This got me like actually mad.
Okay.
I do it with the bottom of the tier is how much it's not good and how much it makes me mad. And this is technically the only movie in this tier that makes me genuinely like mad.
The rest are just like boring and not.
Yeah, the
well
rest
done,
are
but this
of
one
poor
makes you
quality.
mad,
Like
right.
this is like I don't like Fantastic Four, so I went in with no expectations. I only like the character Doctor Doom, which people get mad at me for, but like I'm very neutral on Fantastic Four, so I knew this was gonna be
I
bad.
like
I
Dr.
watched
Doom
it.
too.
It was bad.
Dr. Doom was good.
Whatever.
character.
This is the first.
Oh, is that the no? That's the second one. That's the Silver
Wait,
Surfer
the
one.
silver? Oh, okay.
That's bad.
Okay, I think right here.
Dude, Galactus
fine.
is a storm cloud.
That is so stupid.
Is that
Yeah.
Galactus?
So lame.
You can't do that to
Why
him.
did they just do
original-
Comic Galactus like the big?
No, they just made him the
No, I know,
freaking
I know,
tornado.
Why
He's a
don't
cloud.
they? Why didn't they?
Also, Doctor Doom.
That is the
didn't-
question.
Also, Doctor Doom did not need to be in that movie either.
That's true.
They shoehorned him in. The first one though, I'm gonna say I like it a little bit more than Justice League. So I think low E is fine. I think it's fine.
Okay.
It's a product of its time. It's better than the '90s one that never made it to theaters. Venom. I've thought about it. It's going in E. This movie's boring. It would have been better if they kept the longer adult cut. But nope, they instead edited it down. It was really dumb, not cool. I'm gonna throw it.
Wait,
under,
what do you mean? Yeah, like a
So this was
longer,
supposed to
more
be-
violent cut.
This was supposed to be rated R, but Sony got scared and at the last minute chopped off 40 minutes of the movie, did a
Made
quick
it
couple reshoots.
PG-13?
Yep. They got terrified of it. And the funny thing is, they actually filmed some scenes of carnage to be rated R in case like they people were excited and no one was really that excited. So they, because like there's a lot of scenes where Carnage bites people's heads off, and they quickly like edit it so that you don't really see him do it. But they're still in it.
I still haven't watched the second Venom movie.
Oh my god. Okay, listen.
I still haven't watched it.
I'm
It's
putting
like,
it in. You know what? This is an ironic pick. I think it's really funny. There's literally.
It was funny.
It was so
Let There
funny.
Be Carnage, right?
Yeah, Let There Be Carnage.
one,
There's
right.
literally a scene where Venom just gets so pissed, he just hops on another person, like as they're on a bike. He flips off Eddie and then just like goes get drunk at a rave.
what?
Yeah, and then he goes, aliens can be your friend too. And he stops like Little Sims from rapping, and he's like, they can be your friends. And everyone's so drunk and high, they're just kind of like okay with this 9-foot tall behemoth just saying, let's be friends with aliens. And it's so funny. And like the big action scene where like, you know, Carnage is there. He's in like Cletus, form, so he doesn't have the Carnage cloak or whatever. So Venom busts in, screams. Carnage goes, "There you are!" And then he goes into Carnage and screams. And then Venom immediately switches him back to Eddie Brock. He's like, "I'm not fighting that one. That one's a red one. I haven't seen a red one." And he goes, "Venom, you got to help me out here, buddy." He's like, that's a red one. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole." It shouldn't be as stupid. It's stupid, but it's so funny because it doesn't take itself seriously, unlike the first movie, which tries to take itself seriously. Like, they knew this wasn't going to be that good, and they just had fun with it, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's fun. This is the Universal Hulk, so this is not the Edward Norton Hulk, which this one's also bad.
I think that one is the one that they like. Isn't that the one that is supposed to be what Mark Ruffalo is in the MCU?
Let's just put them in the same spot because I can't really tell the difference.
One of them is what Mark Ruffalo is supposed to be.
Yeah.
In the MCU.
Yeah.
Daredevil, I'm going to be real. I'm going to put it
The movie,
above,
not the show.
right under Justice League
The
Unlimited.
movie, not the show, right?
No, the movie.
Oh, the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, the
Because
show is better.
yeah, the show is like
Bottom of S tier. You think? Or
highest A. Highest A. The second season with the Elektra subplot, I didn't like. I think it took away from the Punisher plot line. I think it should have been 2 separate seasons, personally.
Wait,
No.
which season was that?
That was season
moral
2.
debate in between Daredevil and Punisher. I don't remember.
That was the second season.
Well, that was okay.
No, the Punisher thing's a 10 out of 10, but they
Right.
shoehorned Electrica in the plot to the point
Electrica,
where
yeah.
literally, like, at the halfway point, the season switches into the Electric
Right.
subplot, but the actual conclusion with the Punisher doesn't end until the literal last episode of season 2, which means there's like a whole 4 episodes where Punisher has no screen time.
Yeah, the Punisher arc was better.
Yeah, okay, you can throw that in here, like a high A tier. I honestly put Daredevil above the Dark Knight here,
Yeah.
the movie also had a very good Kingpin. It's just that it was literally Kingpin was just so good in this movie.
This is true.
That is why it's an E and not F, because the Kingpin alone just saves it from being down here this low. Batman 89 is a very high A tier, but I think
Yeah.
I like the Batman more.
I agree.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
But here we go. I like Batman Returns a lot more than the first one.
Yeah.
I'd honestly put that right here.
Is that the one- is that-
no. Hold on. Okay, now I'm having a moral conundrum. I want to rearrange the Batmans. Is that okay? Is that a thing? Is that kosher? Can I do that?
Rearrange which one?
How so?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay. I think I like Batman Returns more than The Dark Knight.
Which one, Dark Knight? The second one?
Yeah, the second one.
I don't think so, but I think it's like right
Oops.
before the Dark Knight.
Finger slipped.
Come
Boop.
on.
Boop. This
Okay.
feels more right to me.
But considering the Joker's performance in the Dark
Yeah.
Knight, I don't agree.
Well, yeah, but he's the only well-written character, and he had no character. Well, not no character, but he had a purposely vague character. This had a better, well-written Batman. This is
You're saying it's more balanced.
no. What I'm saying is that it actually is okay.
Because
It has a
Dark Knight wasn't that like the best movie, but Joker's performance carried the movie.
Yeah.
And you're saying the other movie's more balanced in terms of like good character development, stuff like that. That's why I meant.
Also, Two-Face was kind of shoehorned in at the end. I think the guy who played Two-Face, he was a fantastic Harvey Dent, not a good Two-Face.
Yeah, definitely.
But I like
that's
the
fine.
Joker literally carried this movie. If the movie
what I
was
was saying.
yeah, but this movie, Danny DeVito's Penguin is actually really good. Catwoman's really good, way better than the Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises by like leagues. And I honestly
true.
think Michael Keaton has a better performance as Batman here than in the original.
Moving down one place isn't really a big of a deal for me, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's
fine.
still high A. It's still like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whatever you want in that range. But I just also the art direction, because okay, Gotham in this is just Chicago. Gotham in this is this thing of beauty in
Right,
the
city
first
was
two movies.
better,
Like
definitely.
visually it's better.
and like not aesthetically or visually, but like
No,
not metaphorically, but like
aesthetically and like
not just
cinematography.
not just the visuals, like the mood of the city was better, if that makes sense.
yeah, well that's the aesthetic.
Well, I guess, but not just like the color, but how they made the people feel in this city was better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could tell that in that movie, the people knew and felt like it was a crime-ridden city, that it was a corrupt city, and even more so than the Dark Knight.
Yeah, Blade is an easy A. I think it's better than Logan and Joker.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
Definitely could see that, yep.
I'm right under Superman 2. Blade 2, not as good, but I think it's a good high B. Are we okay with high?
Middle
okay.
B.
Middle B?
high.
Yeah, I was about to say middle B.
Okay, I like it more than James Gunn movies, so I think we'll do that.
Yeah.
Blade
I
Trinity is an easy F. Well, I mean, I do think.
I don't remember that much from Blade Trinity. I'm going to be honest.
Me neither.
You know what? Fine, we'll have it be in high F then. Is this Ghost Rider? Easy E tier. Nicolas Cage carries this movie, but Mephistopheles looking like Twilight is trash.
Yeah.
Absolute
Yeah.
garbage. They just made him look like an evil boy. Okay, Lego Batman.
Oh, Lego Batman.
Lego Batman.
what'd you put
High B.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
I
High
agree.
B?
I agree.
Yep.
I was thinking low B.
Well,
Like closer to
higher
Shazam.
Middle, higher middle for me, because the comedy carries the movie. Same with Shazam.
That's true.
So middle be a little higher than Shazam, maybe.
Well, okay, you know what? I think this is a better. I think,
yeah, I agree. It should
think-
be at the top of B.
All right, I think this is.
Better than Deadpool?
Why do you have to be fine? I'll put it right under Iron Man. All right.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Okay.
I could
Is that-
definitely see that now.
You know what? You guys are right. I
It's
was
not better than Iron Man.
I was trying to be a heel and overvalue it, but then I remember Lego Movie's an S tier movie. This one is not. Okay.
Right.
Spider-Verse.
I mean, like the original Lego movies.
100% S tier.
If you guys don't agree, that's your problem. I think Spider-Man 2 is a little better, but they're like same
Which
club.
movie?
Spider-Verse.
Oh, Spider-Verse? Yeah, I didn't
could-
even know
I
that
could
was in
definitely
this
Easy
see
list.
S tier.
I didn't even know that was in that list. Yeah, it's S tier.
Easy S tier. Easy S tier.
Definitely. I agree.
Okay, Killing Joke. This is the part where Nathan wants to like throw me.
Oh, here we go.
Easy, high D. High D.
What do you
here we
think,
go.
Luke?
Okay.
know.
So my argument.
I love that movie. Like,
I think it's quite a
what
good
did-
movie.
I agree
Right.
too. I think at least one higher.
Okay, no, hold on. Here's my argument. All right, here's my rationale. First of all, the first half
You
hour.
heard your argument. It sucks. I'm kidding. I'll let you talk.
Okay, I'm this. All right. So first of all, the first half hour was not in the comics. Was not needed. All right. Actually, it was a really cheesy way to make you sympathize with Barbara Gordon, and I think it's gross. Also, Bruce Timm's fascination with making Batman and Batgirl date all the time is stupid and dumb, and it always seems forced. It's never natural. It's never good. I don't know why they keep doing it. That's the one problem with the DC animated universe is that they kept doing it. It's
Fair
bad.
point.
Okay. Second, that's a half hour of this really small. This is like a really short animated movie. So like almost half of it is added filler. This is a filler movie, right? And honest to God, when we get to the actual Killing Joke part, I realized something is that this didn't actually need it to be animated. everyone's pretty stationary. The animation isn't that good. What carries it is that it's Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill doing the roles. Like it's a very simple, basic
it would
comic.
have been better as live action, but I still don't think it's like D
Yeah,
tier.
but I think
At
it's just.
least put it in C, low C.
But I enjoy all these movies. Like it's literally you have a
Wait,
slot.
what's the last movie you have in C again?
What? The last movie? That's Superman 3.
Yeah, I
And
definitely put
Shang-Chi.
Joker in the league with Superman 3. The Killing Joke. It's not as bad as other ones that are in D.
I was gonna put it in E, but I was being nice. It's just killing.
I mean, you're putting it in the league with the Marvel movies. I think it's better.
I just
Like the mid Marvel movies too.
I don't know. I just don't. And like it should have.
Luke, edit it into C, please.
I just yeah.
You want me to
Luke,
put it into C?
Yeah.
it's just I don't
right.
see any reason.
Luke agrees with me. Sorry.
It's completely
see it in low C.
disappointing.
I can see it in low C too. Just
Low
'cause
C.
Joker was good
in a
character,
very,
the
very
ending was
extreme
amazing.
circumstance. High C.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, comparing it to the other movies in D, I think it's more in the C league.
Other
the
movies
lowest
in
league.
the.
Like just comparing it with them. If you look like Joker versus this, Joker versus that, I think it's much more in the C range. Just saying.
So wait,
Based
what?
off
So
the
why
other-
is it C?
just based off the other movies in this?
How so?
In this list.
Explain.
What do you mean? Like the ending was perfect. With wait, am I thinking of the same movie where Batman laughs at the joke Joker gave?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the ending was great.
yeah, because it's
How Batman tries to redeem Joker and Joker says far too late for that. That fight scene and then the ending realization
yeah.
was great. And
It's because it's Alan Moore.
I like the scene. You didn't like this, but I like the scene where Joker paralyzes Barbara Gordon.
No, I like.
Like that was a good middle climax.
Why do you think? No, I hated the stuff they added.
Oh,
That's actually. I'm pretty sure that's when the Killing Joke starts. Like the
Like
comic.
wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it.
Yeah,
that's
but-
the point where I'm like,
All right,
okay,
fine.
Yeah,
this is
it's
good.
before all the epilogue stuff.
One
Yeah.
third of the movie wasn't very good, but 2/3 of the movie is good.
And-
And
and-
2/3 of the movie wasn't just good; it was really good. That's why I think it
I-
should be C. Because like, look, if you look at just like what 6 ratings, and more than half of it is good, then you gotta put at least low C.
I don't. Okay, hold on. Now we're doing basic math, but I was disappointed by the second half because I
wasn't.
realized it didn't need to be in. Like it's such a short story.
Just that it didn't mean to be animated doesn't mean it's bad. Lots of things don't need to be animated, but it's just an art.
But like,
art choice.
no, it's just like okay. I just wasn't
Well, looking at plot alone, it should be low C.
plot. Yeah, no, the comic is a really good comic, and but I don't know. It's really simple. It's good, but
Can Luke override this if he wants to?
You want me to override it and put it in low C?
Yeah.
fine. It's under Superman 3.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay.
now we saw this. If that's the only DC anime movie our viewers watch, you have trash taste. Find a better one. Thank you. Watch Under the Red Hood instead. Thank you. Bye. All right.
I appreciate it. I finally won one. Let's go.
60s Batman is objectively better than the Killing Joke in every single way.
All right, true.
You know what? Yeah. I
Yeah.
could see that. I could see that actually. I could see that. I could see it being better than the Killing Joke.
I agree.
Electric is trash.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
Punisher is fine, but it's also bad.
It's like mid bad kind of. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, yeah,
not
but like the
trash,
first
but-
40 minutes, like him moping for a bit. I think Venom's more fun.
Wait, this is the Punisher TV series, right?
No, it's the movies.
Oh, the movie?
yes.
I don't remember much in the movie. I just remember
Yeah,
it was okay.
I
It was
Warzone's
okay.
actually do not remember like any of anything in the Punisher
Sick,
movies.
easy. Warzone, trash. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher.
Warzone, like the video game. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, is that a Call of Duty reference? This one's just cheesy, so this is the ironic D tier. I'm gonna put it right under Black Panther. Catwoman, that is also an
Have not watched that.
okay. It's up this high, but that's only because I always thought Halle Berry was hot. All right, now this is Ghost Rider: Spirits of Vengeance. That is also an easy F tier.
Yeah, middle F, middle end of F, like the end of the top row.
I think it's better than
No.
Supergirl, so I
Well,
think
yeah,
that's fine.
that's fine. That's fine.
The only funny part was the guy whose power was decaying and he couldn't decay the Twinkie. That was funny. That was a banger. Jonah Hex also as boring as the Punisher, so that one's going right next to the
I've not watched
Punisher.
Jonah Hex either.
Howard the
I
Duck.
haven't watched it.
Good ironic watch, but bad. Putting it at the low end of the E.
That's fair.
Batman and Robin. Riddler was bad. Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face was not that good.
I'm thinking middle E.
Middle E.
I'm honestly, I kind of put it right under Iron Man 3, to be honest.
Okay, fine. Middle high E then.
I wasn't gonna put it
High middle E.
Yeah, high middle E.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
Batman and
Middle
Robin. That's also an ironic watch. That's going right above Howard the Duck.
E. Okay.
Okay, I could see that.
Morbius,
Morbius.
bland,
I've
boring.
not watched Morbius, but
F is
I know the
fine.
events of Morbius, but I haven't watched it.
I think it's.
I've watched
I wa-
two
So-
stupid recap videos
No,
on it.
I've watched a recap video and I watched a clip, like clips off YouTube, and I think it's
Okay.
an F based off the clip.
The only thing that looks good is like Matt Smith in that one scene where
he
he's
does
like
the dance.
where he's like dancing.
Yeah, that's when
Right.
he just turned into a vampire or something.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, that's a bottom. That's right next to Green Lantern because it's
I-
just
I
devoid
feel-
of substance.
I feel pretty satisfied where our ratings are.
Okay, hold on. What other things are we missing? So we're missing a couple.
No, we got all of them.
No, we're missing a couple animated films. Okay, so Batman Sub-Zero also goes in
Oh, we're
S tier.
adding some in.
Yeah, we're adding some in.
How about the one where they go back to ancient feudal Japan?
Batman Ninja?
Oh,
Oh,
Batman Ninja
Oh.
is actually quite
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
oh,
It's
oh.
goated.
Well, we're gonna have another debate.
Oh no.
I think it's like it's an ironic watch next to Howard the Duck.
What?
Why?
Batman Ninja was kind of
The art style was a good change of pace.
Okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, cool. All right, I didn't even get to explain myself here, and you're already about to
You
kill
told me
me.
to explain
Hold on,
myself.
Hold on. I already forgot. All right, because the art style was done by the guy who made Afro Samurai. All right. Now the issue with Afro Samurai is the same exact issue with Batman Ninja. Only the issue is that too many people made Batman Ninja. Afro Samurai kind of got crazy at the end to the point where nothing really made sense. But Afro Samurai's cool. If you've ever watched Afro Samurai, in fact, Nathan, you probably love Afro Samurai. It has Samuel L. Jackson. It has the guy who played Hellboy.
Okay.
Very, very well made. It's 5 episodes. Samuel L. Jackson
I
produced
think
it.
Batman Ninja was well made too.
But however, Batman Ninja, there's not only too many people. The ending is like the whole premise is stupid. Why do they? Okay, like just stay with me for 3 seconds here. Okay.
okay.
1, 2.
This guy is counting.
All right, continue.
So Batman gets sent back by Gorilla Grodd to Ninja Times. Okay. So we have Batman Ninja. That is the core concept. How come we never see anyone actually be a ninja?
We do.
No, we don't.
The whole other ninja clan.
No, they invaded the shogunate.
That worship
Yep.
Batman. And there's the
No,
other ninjas that
it's
fight the
Joker.
Joker.
All right. And then that's the first act of the movie.
Yep.
Then it becomes this really weird, and I know the animator, I think it's the same guy who, I forget the name of it, but it does this weird subplot of the people who are obviously Joker and Harley Quinn in the most obvious, painfully slow 5 minutes of explaining why they just disappeared for a little bit, which has nothing to do with the overarching plot of how are they getting back, right? Then it just turns into a mecha where they just shove in 5,000 villains to do mecha fights. And it's like, oh, well, here's the Batman Ninja training, and they're fighting mechs. And I'm like, okay.
That's true.
It's like, it's nonsensical.
Well, it's supposed to
I
be
think-
see Batman in the anime. It's not supposed to make as much
Yeah,
sense.
I
as the
Why,
don't-
how
real
come Batman
Batman.
how come anime has to be so tongue in cheek? There is serious anime. You could have done a whole lot of stuff with like the idea of Batman being a ninja, but he's never a ninja at any point. He's just doing the
does
same
use-
thing he does.
No, he uses a sword. Katana. He uses standard
Yeah.
like samurai ninja katana.
But you could
And
do
he
that with a League of
dons-
Assassins plot.
And he
That's
dons
true.
samurai armor. Like, when do you ever see Batman use a sword in that?
But why
that
does that? But
way?
how? But like he doesn't really use the samurai armor to his advantage. It just kind of seems.
does.
It just kind of
He
seems like a
deflected blows on
13-year-old drew a samurai Batman. And went, this is really cool, and then and then it was like a creative writing project. And you know what the end goal of it was? It was to sell toys.
Well,
That part is definitely true.
that is true. But where'd you put it? An E?
I would
I'd say
honestly.
at least C or D.
I'm thinking high D tier.
And there's and like
All right, fine,
along with
high
that,
D.
yeah, like I'd honestly put it. You know what? Sure, I would put it in if I got really high. I'd put it at the same level as the Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie, in which they couldn't use the Punisher logo because it was copyrighted.
I'll settle with that.
Because it is so ridiculous. But like if it was tongue in cheek, I'd get it. But they take everything way too seriously in that movie. Like
Yeah.
like if it was a tongue in cheek campy thing, I would say immediately B tier. But like
What,
it wasn't.
Punisher?
No, Batman Ninja.
Batman Ninja,
If everyone was just laughing at if it was like a shit post, That'd be amazing.
But
But it wasn't.
funnier, but it took too serious. I get it.
Yeah. It like an anime Batman would be sick, but
All right, and we put
Yeah.
Under Red Hood on F.
I think the whole point was literally
Family
just
in
to
A.
like, even in some capacity, just make an
Wait,
anime
I'm
Batman.
trying to remember. We put
Under the Red Hood's S tier.
Death and Family was high B or low A. What do we
high B.
decide?
It was high B
High B.
because I was arguing it was low C.
High B
High
is
B.
fine.
We
can
threw
compromise.
Daredevil show as high A.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you'll remember some of these in post. What other
What
things?
about Punisher show?
Punisher show? First season was good.
Mid
Second
B?
season was I
think first season is like mid A.
Right, but the rest
but
were
the
like
second
mid-B.
season really brought it down.
Oh
Right.
yeah, but like then afterward, it's like mid B, mid low
That's
B.
what I'm saying. So let's just say compromise.
Yeah.
Say
I think mid B.
Yeah.
Um,
Anything else we're missing?
oh, Iron Fist is an easy low E.
Yeah.
Luke Cage
Yeah.
is also a high E.
High E.
Jessica
yeah.
Jones I'd put in the same.
I'd call Luke Cage like mid D.
No, because the get like it's odd. They kind of ran out of ideas after episode 4, so it just kind of gets boring.
High E. The beginning was better than the ending. Of
Yeah, it just really trailed off. It's like they ran out of
That's
ideas.
true.
Defenders. Defenders is an F.
Yeah.
I never watched Defenders.
Don't.
I have been told not to watch it by everyone.
Okay,
Right,
Jessica
right.
Jones I'd put as a higher
It's
B
like a
above
worse
Punisher.
Fantastic Four. What do you say?
Jessica Jones is above Punisher.
No, I mean Defenders is like a worse.
Oh, I remember
Fantastic
nothing
Four.
from Jessica Jones.
Defenders is just the plot stupid.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like a worse Fantastic Four, like another team up movie with superheroes.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
true.
worse. Worse than Avengers and worse than Fantastic Four.
Yeah. What else could we throw in? Are we throwing also any other comic book movies, or we're going to stick with Marvel and DC? I think we should stick
I
with Marvel and
think
DC.
we have a good list here.
All right.
As of
Any
now.
other animated movies we're forgetting?
Marvel or DC, right?
Yeah.
Or a similar like character.
Actually, what other DC movies deserve to be on this?
Well, Justice League War. What do you think about that?
Justice League War was actually kind of
It
good.
was kind of good. It wasn't.
I don't think I
great.
watched it. So
It,
you
wa-
guys
it wasn't
pick.
great. It was kind of good. What do you
Ooh.
think, Luke? B, C, or A?
Low A.
Low A.
Okay.
Low A.
Yeah.
We'll throw that one on
It
there.
was good. It could have been
Better.
slightly better.
Yeah. I like what they did with Cyborg though.
Cyborg
Intro
was
to Cyborg.
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
can I say one more Justice League thing?
Okay.
What about the show Young Justice?
Okay.
First 2 seasons only.
First you see.
Before it got bad.
What do you mean? I liked season 3.
Actually, season 3 and 4. Okay, yeah. You're
I
right.
think Young Justice
Fine,
is
all
like
4 seasons.
from what I remember, is like a high B, low A.
High B.
Okay.
I agree.
I can see that.
Yeah. So
Actually, season
I
3
haven't watched, like-
season 3 was really great. I remember. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There was like
I mean, if we're
whatever the new like Young Justice is, with, like
Phantoms.
Beast Boy.
Yeah, Young Justice Phantoms.
Yeah, I didn't. I watched before that, and then I just kind of stopped
Right.
before that.
Well, the ending of Phantoms was good.
I haven't watched it, so
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. No spoiler
is it-
territory.
Can I say?
No.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch
Eventually.
I'm gonna watch it.
it? Okay, fine.
All right, there we go. What's it? Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker is also S tier.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Batman Beyond is a TV show.
I'm sorry, S tier. My bad.
No,
100%.
no.
S tier.
Batman Beyond is a TV show, which is the S tier.
Yeah.
And Batman Return of the Joker is a movie, which is also S tier.
Yeah. However, I would say out of all the
First, I
DC animated shows, Batman Beyond is the weakest one. But
Yeah.
however, it's still goated.
It's still good.
That's true.
Justice League Unlimited S.
Justice League Unlimited, S. Yep. Justice League Original, S. Batman the Animated Series, S.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I take it back. The New Adventures of Batman, when they did the art style change, is weaker than Batman Beyond.
Okay.
So high A.
No,
Or
it's still
lower
S. It's a lower S. Lower S. Superman the Animated Series, also an S.
Yeah.
What are we missing?
It wasn't as good as Batman, but it was still good.
Yeah, no, Batman. If like the two top here are Justice League Unlimited and '90s Batman. Those are the two that are fighting for like the best of those two.
The best of the best or the best of those?
the
two?
best of the DC animated universe.
Yeah.
Back in the '90s.
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited, so good.
I agree. I still watch that today, like some of the episodes.
Yeah. The Batman, the series afterwards, I put as a high B. Batman the Brave and the Bold's an A.
Okay,
Yep.
I agree with those.
Well, wait. Where on A is Brave and the Bold?
Brave and the Bold, I'd say it's
Near
above
the top middle.
above Joker, but after Blade.
You don't think it's more top middle? You think it's like bottom
I
middle?
put it closer to the Batman, honestly.
Yeah, I would too.
Brave and the
No,
Bold.
because I think 89's better. Also,
Okay.
the best story bits happen at the last minute of Brave and the Bold.
All right, but what about the Joe Chill
true.
episode?
The what?
Joe Chill, the guy who killed his parents.
Yeah,
that
that's the
episode.
end of the last season,
Oh,
dude.
it is?
Yeah.
Well, then I agree with you.
Yeah. Which the first season was kind of just finding its footing because it kind of just felt like Justice League light. And the more they were
Yeah.
able to do it, the more they were able to experiment. If it got another season where they could just do more of what they wanted, I would put it above. But
All right, that's
they were
fine.
very restrained on the first season.
That's fine.
Because I think the first episode was an introduction to Blue Beetle. Like, that's really
Oh,
safe.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that, right.
And then, like, as you get more to the
Blue
end of the
Beetle
series,
and Brave and the Bold was so good.
no, he's so good.
Blue Beetle
he's so
was
good.
awesome.
But like in terms of like the grand scheme of that show, that is incredibly safe.
That's
yeah, because Blue Beetle's a very easy and likable character.
Yeah.
true.
Let's as a joke put the deleted Batgirl thing in S tier just for casting.
Okay.
All right, that's a joke. That's the joke pick.
Because it wasn't good, but they just never released it.
Yeah, for tax exempt status. So they didn't want to release it because they think they wouldn't get that much money. So they wrote it off to the government as a tax write off and
Oh
got
my
10 million
God.
back for the 100 million they
Holy
spent.
shit.
Yeah. I thought Blue Beetle was gonna have Blue Beetle, but that didn't work. I almost
What
failed.
about this is like a good movie, but we can still put it in.
What? A DC animated?
No,
Marvel?
I just had it in my head. It was DC.
What?
Search it up because I don't know what it was.
Okay. Death in the Family. Okay.
Can you go to a longer list because I almost have it. The
All
memory.
right. This is Batman versus Dracula.
It wasn't that, but yeah, that is. one, too.
That's a weird one. I appreciate the weirdness of it. I'm thinking low B, high C.
High C for that.
Okay. Batman Year One. That one's a classic.
Year one is awesome too.
That's a high A.
I agree. High
Definitely
A. High
high
A
A.
for that.
High A. But I think
still not the one I was thinking of.
I'd still put it under the Batman though.
what about Gotham Knight?
Gotham Knight, I think I'm not a big anthology guy, so it's just like an animation showcase. That was the anthology one,
For
right?
some reason, I can't remember. But
I think
what do
so.
you think about Batman vs Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Hold on. Gotham Knights, I would say low A, high B, because I like
remember,
animation.
that's fair.
I
That's
remember what it was. I remember.
Batman versus Ninja Turtles, I would say is a low B.
I remember what it was.
Okay, what is it?
The really bad Injustice animated movie.
Injustice.
Not the game. Not the game.
Injustice.
Okay.
Justice.
All right. Here's my hot take. I
F
refuse
or
to watch
E?
the Injustice movie, but the games alone, I would just put it E.
Yeah, the game's actual movie was an
That's
F.
probably fair.
Everyone says the first year of Injustice is good, and then just gets
What do
progressively
you think
worse.
about the new movie? Is that F or E? Low E.
Wait for what?
New Injustice
Injustice.
movie.
New Injustice?
Other than Plastic Man, I don't see anything really
I
good
think
about it.
F,
Yeah.
because Plastic Man was the only good part. High F.
Well, and Batman's kind of a good part of
And
it.
Batman,
but
So
yeah.
E.
But then again, he is the only sensible person in the
Right,
entire
right.
Injustice.
Yeah.
So
Because the Injustice plotline's so dumb.
It is. And
Like, just in general.
I don't know.
and
I'm kind of indifferent on the plot line. I feel like the plot like,
line wasn't very good. It's okay.
the idea of
but-
Injustice is good. The
Yeah.
execution is just
No,
not
No,
good.
I agree with Luke. And the anime movie, right, of Injustice. Wait, let
okay.
me finish this. The anime movie of Injustice took all the good parts of the Injustice video game series in the comics and left them out and kept all the bad parts.
Okay.
So that's why I say the movie's a high.
I would
F.
say that's mostly true.
Injustice in concept
high
was
F.
already done. It was called the first season of Justice League Unlimited, and that's objectively better.
Right.
Is what if Superman's wrong and evil, and Justice
Right.
League, the show, covered it already, and it was
That's
leagues
true.
better than anything
I
Injustice
agree.
could do,
So I
and
think-
also made
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah. That's basically what I mean. They
That's what I'm
executed it
saying.
wrong in the
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Injustice anime movie, mid or high F? Luke, can you put it where you think? it
I
should
mean,
go?
I think Plastic Man alone would put low E
Low E.
personally.
Okay,
Yeah, I can see
fine.
that.
Low E. Low E then.
Hold on.
Lowest E.
Batman and Harley Quinn is an easy middle D tier.
Yeah. That movie felt like a fever
I
dream.
could see
too.
that actually.
I just okay. Paul Dini and Bruce Timm worked together. Okay, Paul Dini did all the good writing, and Bruce Timm did the designs and some of the writing. Don't give him all of the writing because Paul Dini was a better writer. All the best episodes are wrote by him.
I mean, Batman and Harley Quinn just felt like it's like a dream that Harley Quinn would have.
What'd you say?
Like, you know the Harley Quinn show?
Oh yeah.
Batman versus Harley Quinn felt similar to that in the sense that it was like a dream Harley Quinn would have. It didn't really feel like something would actually happen. You know what I mean?
I can
Yeah.
actually see that. Yeah.
But like
It's
again,
like the same premise.
to reiterate, the '90s Batman had an episode that was kind of like this, that was objectively better.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like Batman versus Harley Quinn that much.
Wait, did it?
Yeah,
I can't
there
remember.
was an episode where Joker planted a bomb or something. So Batman's like, how am I gonna find where Joker's been in the past like 3 weeks? So he goes with Harley Quinn to basically figure out what has Joker been doing the past this whole time. It's in the first season of
Okay.
Batman. It's a really good episode.
Yeah,
I need to
I
go
agree.
rewatch 90s Batman because I
Batman-
like vivid. I like kind of remember it.
I
Not
don't really
really.
like Batman and Harley Quinn that much.
Yeah, it's
be
it's
honest.
it's like a middle D tier.
Okay, fine.
What else is on here that we missed?
Also,
Long
also on
Halloween.
Arkham, maybe.
Oh,
That's a
Long
high
Halloween.
B.
Yeah, Long Halloween's high B. I like that
I don't
movie.
think it needed to be 2 parts. I think that actually made it feel longer than it's supposed to
Yeah, I
be.
agree. High B is good.
It should have just been a 2-hour long movie instead of 2.5-hour movies.
Yeah.
We did Definite Family, but what do you think about Hush?
Hush.
I never watched Hush.
I haven't either.
I liked Hush, but it wasn't. It was like the only one of the best good DC animated universe Stark movies that had Batman centered as the main hero. Like just because Hush was such a good villain, and like compared to like Batman and Robin or Batman versus Robin, and the other movies like Justice League Apocalypse, Dark War, whatever the that movie's
Dark
called.
Apocalypse.
Dark Apocalypse. This one was like a standout. It was actually pretty good. So I say middle B.
Middle B.
If you can trust me on that, I'd say middle B.
All right.
Okay, I'll trust you. I still haven't watched it.
It was
It's
like
on my
one of the-
watch
it
list.
was like one of the better newer ones.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I've heard many good things about it. I just haven't had the time
Hey,
to watch it.
ho ho! Look at that, another S tier.
Well,
Which one?
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, S tier. So bad.
That's
so
that's
so
an
good.
S tier.
so good.
The only negative concept is that Frank Miller is insane and also didn't.
oh wait, I just realized what one this one is. Yeah, S here.
It's also it's also like
What about the Dark Knight Returns Part 2?
it's good. I mean, both of them work good.
I think both of them are S, right? That's
Yeah.
when he fought Superman.
Actually,
and
I don't
Green
know.
Arrow shot the Kryptonite arrow and exploded. in
Yeah,
Batman.
yeah,
I don't know if
Yeah,
I saw
that's
Dark
the
Knight
one
Part
I
2.
like.
It's good. Both are good.
Yeah.
The only issue is it is really funny. Is that it's pretty clear that Batman is a fascist in this movie. Like he is essentially the evil Batman, but like it's so good. Like, do you know how bad? Like, okay, he is literally on the same par of evil as Joker throughout like both these movies with how evil.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, he's more brutal.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He literally decided that the world is full of degeneracy, and you know what needs to come back? Him and only him. No more government. Him.
Well,
He's.
I think what he meant by that was less about like him being in charge, but more about like the government was corrupt and Superman was like working for like the government. And that remember the scene where he's like, "You're both criminals, Clark, but the only difference is you have a boss." What I think he means by that is the government's corrupt, and the only reason they sent Superman to fight him is because they saw Batman was doing a better job than the government was.
But there was no real narrative to explain how the government was corrupt. And also, morally, Superman did the right thing by working for, I think, the world government. I don't think he was part of the U.S. I think he was part of the world
He literally
government.
fought the Russians. He was part of the U.S. government.
Well, I thought they made one world. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I rewatched it. Okay.
He literally fought the Russians and stopped. He beat the Russians so much the Russians launched a nuke, which caused a power outage in Gotham.
Okay. But yeah, point still stands.
That's why I think like it was actually a really good movie. But I think
very
like,
good.
It's very good. But that's why I think Batman wasn't as bad as you were saying.
I mean, he is. I mean, he's so bad they had to kind of make Joker kind of fruity in order to. I mean, isn't that like kind of bad? Like in the movie and in the comic, they kind of gave him a lot of gay undertones to differentiate him from Batman. And because Frank Miller is also insane. I hope you guys know this.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got fired from DC because he wanted to make a Batman comic after 9/11 where Batman just went and killed jihadis.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No.
Sorry.
He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, which
Right.
it shows in this, but that's why I like it because it's a really good I think
what if Batman like lost his marbles? Kind of.
yeah no but like in like I just think it's a very interesting adaptation. That's why I really like it.
I agree.
It's a really cool adaptation. Very different
I
take.
think that's all we need to do, though, right? Is not anything else in here?
Are we missing? Wait, hold on. These are just the.
I'll have a Battle of the Super Sons. That was okay.
I never watched that one.
Luke.
Which one?
Battle of the Super Sons.
The new one, like young Damian Wayne, young Jonathan Kent.
Oh wait,
When they
I think I know
battle
what one you're talking
Starro,
about. I
they
haven't
battle-
watched
They
it though.
battle Starro, with the alien that mind controls. I think it was had good.
I've
character
seen a lot of
development.
clips of that.
What do you
Yes,
think?
I have not watched
C,
it.
low B. Based
I
on
don't
what
know
you
if I can
see.
rate it because I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
Based
yeah.
on the clip that you.
I feel like it's kind of unfair to judge it if I haven't watched
I
it.
definitely won't judge it.
All right, yeah. We'll
Won't
keep
judge it.
All Star Superman's a high B.
Ooh, All Stars, high B.
Yeah.
I'm thinking low A. All Star Superman
okay.
was pretty good.
Okay. All right.
I
All right.
think low A too.
All right. Better than All Star Batman.
It's the one where he supposedly
Oh,
dies.
Justice League Doom is so good.
Yep. Okay, that one's also A. Throw that in there.
Justice League Doom was amazing.
Justice League Doom was
I
awesome.
say almost S, not quite. Like a high A.
I'm sticking with A on this one. I don't think.
No, I said not an S.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
almost
okay. Okay. I
there.
thought you said borderline. My bad.
Almost
can
there.
see that.
Borderline, but not
Um,
like an S. Like A.
Teen Titans Judas Contract.
have not watched that either.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh.
have.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's the one with
Hold on.
Deathstroke and
Hold on.
Terra.
Where does original Teen Titans go in this? The show.
Oh, like the original show?
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Oh.
really high B.
Oh, like not
100% high B.
But like the original one,
The
not
show.
not the super serious one, not Titans ago, like the
It's
original.
yeah.
one.
It's the
in-between
high B specifically
High B, yeah.
because there's no ending,
yeah,
and also a lot of the jokes are kind of dated.
They didn't elaborate on the Red X thing.
Yeah, they never elaborated on why Red X came back. That was
Right.
also weird. That needed
I
another
think they should
season.
have kept it as like Robin was Red X.
Yeah.
Red X is kind of cool though.
He's cool,
No,
but they never explained why he came
elaborated,
back.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because Red X was Robin, but then there was another Red X. So where did that Red X come from? They never explain it. Teen Titans Trouble in
pretty sure-
Tokyo is a high B. The
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All the CW shows are an F tier. Don't at me.
All the way at the bottom of F tier.
Well, the whole shows are F tier.
Yeah.
The first 2 seasons of Flash and the first season of Arrow. Like,
The first season of Arrow was
Better.
quite good.
yeah.
But as a whole, all
As
CW
a
shows
whole, they're F.
F.
Yeah.
A hard F. yeah.
Static Shock is a wait. Hold on. S tier. Static Shock is S tier.
Wait, Nathan, did you ever watch Black Lightning?
No.
You never did?
I watched Static Shock, though.
Oh,
I
okay.
agree, it's S tier.
Yeah, Static Shock's better than Black Lightning. Thank you very much. Static Shock's just cooler. He's just built different.
That's true.
It's not just as a character, but the show was done better.
Oh yeah. Show is way better. And I think Hulk Agents of Smash the cartoon trash. And ever since Disney bought
Yeah.
Marvel, you can put wherever you want of these anywhere. They're all D and E tier cartoons. They're all mid.
Well, like the new Avengers, like the new
New Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I think D.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Which one was Ultimate Spider-Man?
Ultimate Spider-Man? Yeah. That.
Oh,
That.
this one.
This first season.
Was
The
good.
first season
Yeah.
was so good.
I agree.
Honestly,
I
It
agree.
was so good. The second season was kind of, or the second season until they
Was kind of
introduced
good.
Scarlet Spider. When they introduced Scarlet Spider, it was kind of good.
I
Right.
just kind of thought there was just too much stuff happening, to be honest.
yeah. It's supposed to
Also,
be like
Drake Bell's
the whole
Spider-Man is
Spider-Man universe.
horrendous. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And also shoving in a bunch of non-Spider-Man characters on your reboot Spider-Man show after you canceled Spectacular Spider-Man, which is an easy A tier. You just be
that's
like,
true. You know what? I would argue that Spectacular Spider-Man is the lowest S tier.
Yeah, I would too.
Because Spectacular Spider-Man was so
Yeah, it
good.
was good, and it was also
needed another
so good.
season
It was
so
also-
bad.
Well, they also,
I mean-
I think they tried to reboot Ultimate Spider-Man.
titled what? Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man versus for the final
Yeah.
season. And I think they just
And it was like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble is also bad.
Avengers Assemble kinda
Guardians of the Galaxy is really boring and mid.
Compared to the original,
ones are good.
Compared to the original, Avengers Show is trash. But Avengers so much he had a couple good episodes, but overall it was
Yeah,
pretty
the
bad.
issue is that the animation is terrible.
No, yeah, I know.
Like it's so like
There's a lot of jump cutty kind of feel like
and like everything
stuff.
feels like really like Spectacular Spider-Man's S tier, and hell, even the '90s Spider-Man is like A tier, and that has worse
Oh
animation.
my god, the 90s Spider-Man was awesome.
I'm
I'll
watching
say
the
watch
second
that,
season
but-
right now. It is so wild. It's like in order to find a cure for Morbius, he goes to Charles Xavier, says being a mutant's dumb, leaves. Beast tries to be like, I understand what you're doing, but you're one too, buddy boy. And then like he just turns into a giant spider, and Kraven hunts him down before the government tries to kill him, and Punisher just shows up to try to murk everyone. It is unironically because like
I never watched that one.
it's so rad.
the
It's
90s
good.
Spider-Man is really
90s
good.
Spider-Man and 90s X-Men.
Oh
are
my god, I
both-
was about to say 90s X-Men is automatically S tier.
You know what? If we're doing that, can we put 90s Spider-Man in S tier too?
I can see that.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
I can see that.
And we put Spectacular Spider-Man in S tier? Is
I
that-
think I think
okay.
so because we need more movies in S tier. Like there's not enough.
Well, I mean, 10 out of 10s are pretty hard to come by.
That's
yeah,
true.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
With you.
All right. Is there any?
I think we got everything good though.
I think we got, keyword everything good.
I think there's one. Wait, there's
Oh,
one other show that I'm thinking of.
two more. Doom Patrol, A tier. Titans,
Haven't
that's
watched
wherever
Doom
you
Patrol.
want because I'm just going to be mean to it.
Right.
And
I think
failed
Titans
my mean
deserve
quota.
middle C tier. That's it.
Okay,
it
you know what?
cannot possibly go higher than middle C tier.
Just because it has some good characters and some good events, but apart from that, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, and I like Doom Patrol because it's a character drama, and I find that more better. Like if I want to
Yeah.
watch big burly dudes punch each other for metaphors, I'll just watch shonen anime. I don't. There's no need to watch superhero movies for that.
Okay.
And I think all right. Last round calls. I throw those on C by the way.
I have one. I don't
Okay.
know what it's called.
Maybe I don't know.
What is it? It's an early Avengers animated movie where they battle the Shatari.
Oh,
and
the what now?
the Shatari, the alien
shit what
race.
now?
The alien race.
The shit what now?
The one
Oh
that's-
wait. You know what we gotta include?
No, Luke.
Oh
Luke,
wait, my
listen,
bad. I'm
listen.
interrupting. My bad.
So,
bad.
All right, get the title and we'll throw it on here.
search
You have
of
a phone.
like early 2000s animated Avengers movie, and like at the end they have to subdue Hulk, and like Hulk's not actually like a real threat. It shows like the origins of Hulk, origins of Captain America, and like,
Ultimate Avengers, they were kind of mid.
Oh, maybe these are the ones he's talking about. You just broke his heart.
Oh wait,
yeah,
was
those
that
are
what you were
pretty
talking
good.
about?
Yeah.
You just broke his heart.
Wait,
Mid expert.
I thought you were talking about something else.
Oh, Grey
No.
Griffin's in this. That's wonderful.
No, those are actually pretty good. So especially the
Oh
ending,
wait.
Luke, especially the ending where they had to like subdue the Hulk. Like the Hulk was on a rampage after killing all the aliens.
Wait a minute.
You know
No,
what
I
I'm
just
talking
realized what those were. Okay, no. I thought they were something
No.
completely different.
Listen,
about? Well, do you think they're good then?
Yes.
No,
I have both
no.
of them on DVD.
no,
Yeah,
no.
at my
as
house.
we all
Same.
know, Hulk versus and Planet Hulk are better.
The thing I was talking about was Planet Hulk.
Oh my God!
I'm not even kidding. That
These
was
are-
I
these
couldn't
are
remember
A
the name.
tier. These are A tiers.
I think all these movies are A tier. though.
No,
I mean, except for those two.
these
Ultimate.
are
Okay, hold on. Ultimate Avengers are underrated.
Is
okay.
underrated, yeah.
Sure, well,
Very
Planet
underrated.
Hulk-
Whatever you want.
Planet Hulk is definitely A.
I don't even know what this is or this.
Iron Man and Captain America is the exact same thing. Iron Man versus Captain America was another toy thing.
Of course it was.
It was literally no. They made big versions of them just so they could sell larger
Luke,
toys.
do you agree with me? That
What?
Ultimate Avengers, both of them are A.
Yes.
And then Planet Hulk is like higher,
genuinely-
higher A.
I thought you were talking about when I looked at them very quickly, I thought it was the one Avengers thing. There was another Avengers movie they tried to do.
Man,
I
but
thought.
Ultimate Avengers is actually better than
Ultimate
live
Avengers is so good.
Okay.
action. I mean, compared to the live action Avengers, this is way better.
Ultimate Avengers? Oh, by far.
Yeah.
Okay. I also
Hulk is so much better.
I know. He's
Yeah,
actually
And
not
they have Black Panther in the second movie. It's awesome.
He's not like he's not like a gentle giant with glass. He's actually like a real threat.
No,
has to
dude
contain.
is on a yes.
On a rampage,
listen,
yeah.
I'm aware. I watched Hulk versus. I know what Hulk can do.
Right.
No, yeah. But in Ultimate Avengers, he's
He's a dangerous. He
Wild.
wipes everyone, and you have to get a serum into him that comes down to Bruce Banner to stop him.
Okay.
yeah. No, he's
Even the Hulk plus armor wasn't a match for him.
It's oh my god, it was awesome.
Okay.
It was
I
awesome.
forgot.
Also throwing
It
in
was
A
awesome.
tier. Wolverine and the X-Men and X-Men Evolution are also A tier shows.
Okay.
Wolverine and the X-Men Evolution.
No. See,
100%.
You don't the absolute mature tone and all in Wolverine, the X-Men, and the fact how every single character genuinely felt needed and developed because that's the issue with most superhero shows is that they keep throwing superheroes because they think you have ADHD, so they got to keep throwing things at you to get the pop off. X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men, along with the first Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, genuinely felt like they took care and
Avengers,
added,
oh my God, that was so
added
good
characters and focused on them in ways that made it to feel like they're part of the team. That's like an issue with anime is they have 30 people in the main cast and they never develop them and they keep adding more to try to hide the fact that they don't know how to write character development.
Like My Hero Academia.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, My Hero Academia,
and Naruto when we hit Naruto Shippuden. But however, okay. What did Ten do throughout the whole entirety of Shippuden along with Neji and Rock Lee? Nothing.
That's true. Rock Lee should have had thousands of times more character
Rock Lee
development.
should have fought Madara instead of Might Guy. That's my hot take.
I can agree with that. I can totally agree with that.
But like Wolverine, the X-Men, it's very hard to like even in X-Men Evolution, towards the end they kind of stopped focusing on everyone, right?
That's true.
Wolverine, the X-Men, every single character was important, even though it was literally called Wolverine and the X-Men. Like when I was a kid, I went in not expecting a whole refugee episode centered around Nightcrawler.
Oh no, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The only issue is that it never had an ending.
I don't know.
Give it a rewatch. It's worth it.
No, I know. I watched the whole thing of Wolverine and the X-Men. That was like half my childhood. Like I was watching. It was literally like Wolverine and the X-Men. I watched on TV. My grandmother bought me all the freaking, or she had all the She didn't buy them for me, but she bought all the X-Men Evolution on DVD.
Nice.
So I would watch it all the time.
Yeah, no, they're both bangers. They're both. I think I hold them in high regard in the A tiers.
Literally, what made me love X-Men.
So-
Those two shows.
Yeah.
I just prefer X-Men Evolution.
I thought you just wanted to kick Wolverine the X-Men out of B tier.
No. I'm comparing. No. In terms of comparing the two, I prefer X-Men Evolution a lot more.
Okay, last call. Is that literally everything?
The
I
only
think
other thing
so.
I could think of was Planet Hulk, which I
Okay.
desperately needs to be on here.
We
Okay.
put an A tier, right?
A tier.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe if you're feeling a little bit like that, you could put it in the
All right,
lowest.
this is our tier list. All right, I feel pretty confident in our tier list. I think this is pretty solid. I think we did a good job here, except with Death of the Family. That's our meme for this whole series. Meme for the series is Death in the Family, and I think that'll do. I'm comfortable with this. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, sick. Bye, everyone.